Alrighty, people, you know the dealio. There's not going to be any game audio today because I am doing a little bit of a different method to fucking streaming this. Essentially, before I had my entire fucking. I brought a TV over here so that way you and I could both hear the in game audio. I switched it up this time. I can hear the in game audio. Y'all just gonna have some peaceful kind of background music where we just chill. Because we were on the same hunt. I have been hunting on and off the last few days on the same hunt, y'all. And I decided we're going to go for Chikorita or Bulbasaur. As I feel like those are the middle hunts of length. Totodile and Squirtle would be the fastest ones. Meanwhile, fucking Chikorita and Bulbasaur are the middle ones, and then Charmander and fucking Pig at what the fuck's that name? Embor, not Embor. Tepig. That's what it was. Tepig will be the more easier ones. So I kind of wanted to just be like, let's just go for a nice middle one. Hey, ASA darling, how are you doing? How did you also get into so much? I told you. I told you all your identity theft was gonna eventually catch up to you. It was, and it did. It did catch up to you. Imagine not being permabanned. Imagine. But I told you, your identity theft and fraud would catch up to you eventually. And eventually was today. Wouldn't you know it? Buff Pig Oink. Exactly. How you doing, Evie darling? Mwah. How was your day? But yeah, same thing, y'all. I was gonna kind of chill. I was just in Peachy's thing. So I'm gonna do exactly what they did today. I'm just gonna talk to y'all for the most part. Got some nice music in the background for, just in case there's some low periods like right there. Just kind of chill with y'all for the night while looking for a shiny. I tuned into ASA Diamond. I shouldn't have been banned for that. I'm popping balloons. Or maybe there's someone famous called that, dog. Plus my PS game. PS name, not game. But good for you, Evie, darling. Still playing balloons, I see. But I'm just saying also, ASA. Like, come on. You were stealing identities. I have appeared. How you doing, Vlad, darling? Mwah. How was your day? We're just doing the same thing, y'all. We're going to go for shiny Chikorita or Bulbasaur. After we get one of them, we will probably switch up the hunt to just get a little bit of a different scenery. The fuck? Oh, the music is fucking on a downward note. There you go. I thought the music just cut out. Nah, that fucking song just has a very long, slow, quiet play out. It's good. I'm still hunting as well. And what were you hunting for again? I want to say it was for the Kalos starters. There we go. Because we're still here looking for this. At least I'm ban evading. What does that mean, by the way? What does it mean you're ban evading? Because personally, I never had any problems when it comes to banning. Suck on Chespin, and so I gave into the double hunt, Masuda, and full odds. You're going for Masuda method and full odds. Do you have like two different DSs or like two different cartridges you're going for? The Masuda method full. Oh, Masuda method in full. I've misread for a second. I for a second thought you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do Masuda method and I'm supposed to do full odds. Yep, but yeah, it's fine. I have Y and or S. Oh, I know you're talking about. Yeah, I got you. But hey, it is what you probably get it fast from Masuda, but that's how luck is, y'all. Cause fun fact, y'all, all of you watching at home, my little darlings, I have been on this hunt on and off since we last left off. I have not gotten a single shiny since that Fletchling. Not a single one. You're making other accounts so you don't have to deal with the ban, which means I can get IP banned. And all my siblings get banned too. A little bit rude of you to do that, but I guess pop off. But yeah, y'all, how are you doing? We're in for probably a very chill night because I was, like I said earlier, a little bit ago, I was in Peachy's chat before this, so I'm already kind of in a chatting mood. How dare you edge offline them out? I have to, y'all. There's no way unless I stream for like 6 hours every day for y'all to see all of it. Banning on YouTube is the prohibited act of creating or using new alternative stolen accounts to circumvent a previous channel suspension or termination in a full definition. I mean, at least we got the full definition. But yeah, y'all. So I'm already in the chat room because I did, I guess, I don't know. Talking to someone I know in their chat is always weird to me. Because I talk to Peachy through Discord pretty regularly, I want to say, like every few days, every other day. And then I talk to them whenever we go and do collabs together. But it's a little bit weird to hear her voice, but she can't hear mine. You know what I mean? When it's just us texting, DMing each other on Discord, it's like, oh yeah, this, that, this. No one's talking. In a collab, we're both talking. It's fast, quick, easy. When it's just one of us talking, it's so weird, I feel like. It feels like I'm doing something, like, wrong, you know what I mean? Like, you're relegated to peasant. And legitimately, I'm in the same boat as the rest of y'all when that happens. I'm not used to that. Because, okay. Don't clip this. But whenever I'm in Peachy's stream, it's so weird because it feels kind of like porn. In the sense that I can hear her and she can read my text on a screen in that way. I'm saying it's like that. It's just weird when I'm used to either just talking to them with voice to voice or we're text to text. The whole voice on one end, texting this side, feels weirdly like porn. You know what I mean? It's like that. I don't know how to feel about it, y'all. It feels weird. Are you cucking yourself verbally? I'm not cucking myself because I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm just saying it's weird. Also, I wouldn't find porn to be really cucking. It's just more so it feels more kind of, one-sided. You know what I mean? That's how it feels more one-sided than it typically does when you're watching someone streaming and you're in their chat. It just feels really one-sided, and that makes me feel weird. You know what I mean? It's like that. I'm not cucking yourself verbally. Because I guarantee, actually, no, I wouldn't say I guarantee. I'm about to say I guarantee if I ask them to talk, they'd probably be like, yeah, fine. I don't know about that one. I'm not sure on that. But it's just one of those things, I guess, you know what I mean? Where it's like, it's just hard to describe, y'all. It is hard to describe how it feels to chew 5 gum. It's just, I don't like it. Imagine how mute people feel about it. I don't know. I don't know how to put, I'm not gonna lie. I just don't know. It's just hard, y'all, to fucking, it's just hard. Because you're having a conversation with them as a group, as a whole chat unit. Damn ads. But, like, yeah, we're having a discussion as a whole chat with just them. Which just feels weird. Because I get how it feels on this end because I have y'all. I talk to y'all like this. I don't really talk to any of my other stream people I know like this. It's just kind of... It's weird because I don't watch live streams, y'all, unless it's somebody I know, and I don't do it that often. I popped into a Sadie stream. I popped into a Peachy stream. 4 out of 4 right now. Damn, that's crazy, bro. I popped into a fucking Odin stream. I popped into a Shiver stream before. It's just weird. Like, that's why a lot of times I just won't talk. It's because I feel weird doing it. Like, I'm used to either being text to text with this person or it's our voices together. It being a one-sided discussion just feels weird, y'all. Because I've done it with all my streaming buddies. It's just, it feels weird to talk to them like that. And I'm not the biggest fan of it. You know what I mean? And it makes me feel weird. It makes me feel like I'm watching porn. Because it's like, it's just too one-sided, I feel like. It's weird and it makes you feel weird. Because I only talk to them in their chats if something like really important comes up, really funny comes up, or like I have something I want to say with someone else in chat. Because it's just, oh, I don't like it. I don't like it, y'all. I really don't. It's just, if it, I don't. Again, it's just so hard to describe it. It doesn't feel good. There we go. But yeah, it's just like that. I just don't like it. And I wish I didn't have to do it that much. But I want to support them, and talking in their chat supports them. But I just don't like doing it. Hell, like I said before, I'm not that big of a fan of live streams, y'all. Like, I'll sit down and watch one of them, or I'll just maybe watch, like, something live. In the sense of, like, I'll watch a premiere of, like, a video on YouTube, but I don't really watch live streams that much. And honest to God, I can't figure out if that's common or uncommon for streamers. I feel like it's a 50-50 split. 50% of streamers is calling and mute the stream. You do realize, dog, I can't just call them up in the middle of their stream. That's insanely rude. Even if it's just a chatting stream like Peachy was having, it's insanely rude in the content creator sphere to just out of the blue be like, hey, I'm in your chat. I don't want to talk like this. Talk to me on the phone. Because that's their time to be with their chat and all that shit. You know what I mean? Because I feel like if I call them, it takes away from the one-on-one with them in their chat. I understand it. I just don't like the way it feels on my end. But yeah, that's what I was talking about. I feel like a lot of streamers are 50-50 when it comes to watching other live streams. Because I know Peachy watches them, but then I got people like me who don't watch them. I hear streamers all the time talking about how they watch other streamers all the time, and I see others who they don't ever do that. I just feel like it's the most divided thing in the community. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I can't watch live streams. Because again, it one makes me feel kind of weird, even if I don't know the person, and two, I'm typically not used to seeing that person like that. Because I follow people on Twitch, like I follow Smitty, I follow Grizzy. I have never watched a Grizzy or a Smitty stream. Because I'm used to watching them in video format. So just watching them live is like looking at your drug dealer in the fucking grocery store. It's like I don't see them acting like that, just more relaxed. I'm used to the funny haha comment one of the things. You know what I mean? I feel like honestly, if you're good enough friends, you can just talk with them and read out messages in chat. You could, it's just still kind of rude. Because again, that's just my opinion, but I'm a bit dense. I guarantee if I asked Peach, they'd probably be like, fuck yeah. Or they'd be like, just no, respectively, of course. I just feel like me personally, if it's a just chatting stream and they don't offer to just call and talk to you, you should not ask. You know what I mean? It's like that thing where you see people you know making a plan together. If you're invited, boom, you can come. If you're not invited, don't ask to come because that puts them on the spot. Especially there's other people there. It is unfunny, Lamau. It's not even that. It's just I'm not used to seeing them for that long, or little mannerisms of them. And it just makes me feel like a little bit like, again, just weird. It makes me feel like I'm just like, I don't know. It makes me feel more like a bystander than I typically do in my day-to-day life, and I don't like that. I do not like that. If I could, like, kind of sum it up in a way that kind of makes sense, I guess. Okay, yeah, that chicory is not shiny. For half a second, I saw that chicory and I went, no, That's not shiny. There's no way that's shiny. Yeah, I get it. I just don't like it. But yeah, that's kind of how I also feel about if any of the people I know are in just chatting streams. Because I have gotten in trouble about that before with other streamers. Because this was a person that I knew who doesn't stream anymore. And I knew them before they started streaming. Essentially, they and another friend of mine and theirs were playing a game together. And I thought, hey, their chat is just there doing its thing. Let me call them up and just talk with them during their streaming, more entertaining with people. They did not like that. Sorry, one of them did not like it. The streamer did not like that. Because in their words, they're like, I feel like you just interrupted the flow of me and this one other person. That's how kind of it feels like. And that was a good learning moment. I physically can't watch YouTube live streams since I'll be expecting every single edit. That's my gripe with it. It's just why I can't watch Twitch in general. I can't watch Twitch. Oh, sorry. Oh, damn it. I'm the only one in. Yes, sorry, Evie, darling. Why didn't I show up over on my other screen's end? Sorry about that, darling. Let me change. I gotta reload the page then. Hold up. But yeah, because there's fun fact only been a single motherfucking streamer I've ever watched live in a full unedited live stream. If y'all could guess the YouTuber that I watched, the only one I've ever watched a full unedited live, start to finish, was I would give you $1 million. I'll give you 3 guesses, you get 0 hints. Cause I do not think you would get them because even though I love to watch this person, I never talk with them. To be fair, I feel like there's so many things that I would love to talk about on stream that I just never do for whatever reason. Sorry. I feel like to just in certain games, it's so hard to get a word in with people when fucking about certain things because either something's happening or the conversation there's no natural way to get to it. But in a game like this, I feel like it's easier because I'm not even looking at the game really. I'm just waiting for an audio cue to tell me, hey, you got it. That's all I'm waiting for. And then I'll do it. And I'll tell you who it is right now, y'all. The only YouTuber I have ever watched a stream for, from start to finish, an hours long stream, was. Ooh, no. I hate how in the night, because of the lights and the shadows, Chikorita will look shiny. Even though it's not. But the only person I watched a live stream from fully was Oro Crony. The girl from Hololive 2nd Gen. EN. Hololive EN 2nd Gen Council. That is the only person I've ever watched a full live stream from. The only one. And that is still surprises me because I've been in this like sphere of content creation for so long and I met so many people through it. I've done so many cool things via this, avenue. It's just weird that I don't like watching other people. I guess to be fair, I guess it would kind of be like me, kind of. I don't want to say cucking myself, but like denying myself what I want to do. You know what I mean? In the sense of like, I don't want to watch a live stream and then see them talk to chat and me. I want to be running a live stream and talking to chat. That's what I want to do. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do. I just find it to be weird the other way around. If that makes any monicum of sense. Crony, I like her. I like her. I liked her a lot because I really like her voice. Because I get compliments on my voice pretty regularly about just how nice it is. I really like Crony's voice. It's just so monotone and deep and relaxing. It's just nice. You know what I mean? They fucking got me again. Chikorita just in my eyes. I'm not sure if it's my color blindness or just the shadows and the lightning mixing together or what. But it always looks shiny. I almost switched my drink to fucking. I was mid sip when you said that. What? That I like Crony's voice? What? I like her voice. She has a very relaxing and deep and monotone voice. It is very nice. Because again, I was watching the stream, but I was more so listening than anything, y'all. Just listening to Crony's voice. Because I will say, she's probably my favorite out of Hololive. I'm not going to lie to you. I think she's so fucking funny by just accident a lot of times, too. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. It's very mommy, not necessarily. It's just very nice, calm, and relaxing. But yeah, it's not like a sexual thing. It's just a very nice. Because I told y'all, as you can guess, I have no, that you're not cucking yourself. Oh, about the whole fucking thing. Yeah, for some reason, for a second there, none of the. My fucking eyes tricked me for a second. I saw the red little heart in her chest, and I thought it was like orange. And I was like, oh my god, it's trying to go. No, let's do it. But no, fucking yeah. For some reason, my fucking chats got kind of fucked up for a second there, so I couldn't see any of y'all. But yeah, it's like that, y'all. I just feel very like like I said, I've gotten compliments on my voice. I've had people tell me I should read out stories in my voice, which is just a very nice compliment, all that good shit. Guess what? I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back, Spitfire darling. Mwah. How was your day? How was it? But yeah, because I've remember me last time we were talking about death. I do remember you. I remember you very vividly, mainly because it's only been like that was like 2 streams ago for me, because I've been busy these past few days. But yeah, how you doing, darling? Well, Edna mode, it was pretty good. Very good, darling. Very good. Very good. But yeah, I've gotten compliments on my voice, y'all. But I don't think it's like a sexual. Well, actually, for some people, I think my voice is a sexual thing. But I just like Oro Crony's voice. I like her voice a lot. It's the kind of voice that I wish I could replicate, you know what I mean? And with enough fucking practice, I probably could, but it's just one of those things. Well, I mean, say the right thing, huh? You joke, y'all. You joke. I've legitimately had people ask me if I would do ASMR on Fansly or like on YouTube. I'm not joking. I've gotten asked that by multiple people. And fun fact for all of you at home. Back when I was in Las Vegas, I had a teacher when I was taking night classes that every time she heard my voice, she would fucking smile, giggle, cover her face, and then every time verbatim, she would say, "You should fucking read books for audio stories." And I was like, dog, pop off, girl. Pop off. You should read every Lord of the Rings book. I would die doing that. I mean, the Vtuber model physics helps. I mean, well, imagine you fucking find a very cute looking girl. She's beautiful and all that shit. And then she opens her mouth and she sounds like me. That would be the fucking biggest turn of events you get fucking whiplash. Like, physical whiplash from that, probably. But yeah, that's kind of like how it is, y'all. Because also, to be fair for that teacher, though, whenever she heard me, again, it'd be nice. So I'd have, like, basically morning voice. Because it'd be late at night. I'd be tired after work and all that shit. And I'd be talking. It'd be very deep and gravelly. It'd be kind of like this. It'd be like, anterior vein, ventricle, all that kind of shit. It was very deep and very kind of gravelly. So I understand why she liked it a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it was also the fact that my voice, y'all, I've been told by some, does not fit my body. Bros flexes. I'm not flexing. I'm just telling the truth right now. But yeah, fucking, because my voice sometimes people say does not fit my body. Like, my voice is a lot deeper than my face will let on. You're seeing more of like a higher pitch voice, kind of like this for me. Maybe something like that. Something like this, you gotta say, is a little higher pitch. But when I'm down here, it kind of feels like a little bit off. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. Because, fun fact, I've sounded like this since I think I was like 6. Because my parents even backed this up. Apparently, my voice dropped to my like adult voice very quickly. Like I was, like I said, like 6 or 7 when I got this voice. Now imagine a little like 6 or 7-year-old coming up and talks to you. You're in that like little high pitch ass fucking little kid voice, and then this comes out of their mouth. My voice apparently has just been 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. I actually really love the difference between the voice and the model. It's both VTuber and ZA. Femboy pride. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, Spitfire. I get called a femboy and a twink all the time. In endearing ways, y'all. In endearing ways. Because, fun fact, y'all, at work, customers call me ma'am more than they've called me sir. That's a little fun fact for y'all. Trans, then? I'm not trans. Shake Sharon. It's just more so I look from like certain sides because I have long hair in real life, and I'm, especially in like my work clothes, which are more baggy, I look pretty skinny. So from like a certain angle, anywhere besides like the front, but even still from the front a little bit, I look like a girl wearing baggy clothes with my long hair. So I mean, don't worry, darling. You're fine. I would tell you if you say something that offends me, but I legit don't get offended by really anything. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But yeah, no, it's just that I look like a girl. Yeah, that's not shiny. Again, every time at night, the Chikorita fucking color palette confuses the fuck out of me. Straight with the fruit look and voice. Straight with the fruit look and I just look like a girl in some ways, but I have this voice. Cause I don't think darling helps your case long. It's just darling. That's what I call y'all. That's what you are. But yeah, it's like that because you would not believe how many times, which is strange for the state I live in. I thought I'd get a lot more kind of. Sorry, my man's fucking up because I'm fucking scratching my balls. There we go. I would think that people would be a lot more kind of like mean to me for looking like this, but no, actually, a lot of people are very weirdly understanding about how this is how I look and this is my voice. Because they'd be like, "Excuse me, ma'am," and then immediately when I'm like, "Oh, right, yeah, how you doing, dog? How can I help you?" They immediately go into the, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry." I'm like, "Dog, I don't care. Call me guy, girl. I don't care. Itchy my balls, my big balls." But yeah, it's like that, y'all. I just feel, not feel, I just, a lot of parts of me are kind of contradicting. You know what I mean? Certain things just don't line up. Hey, at least they're trying to be respectful, you know? I mean, yeah, honestly, because I don't even blame them. Like I said, I can see how from certain angles I would look like a girl. Like from the back or the side, anything but the front dead on, you'd probably be more likely to guess a girl than a guy. From the front, it's still up in the air, but even then, still, I understand it. Bro, you have no idea. I'm a Christian campus, and they are still constantly nice to me. Identity is hard, yeah. It's just, I don't care either way. From the back, you say? Yes, y'all. From the back. Because you get the long hair, and again, I wear baggy clothing, so I look like just, again, skinny in baggy clothing. And then I typically wear, like, dress pants or jeans. And I don't got, like, a humongous ass, but I have some ass. So all they would see from the back, y'all, is just long hair, skinny, and they have a butt. So like, oh, in their brain, their like logic will say this is most likely a woman. I'm not, but you know, it is what it is. But that is a little bit of a shock. I'm not gonna lie to you, Spitfire. That they're okay with that on Christian campus, because I know a lot of Christians are still not okay with the whole current modern day stuff. What's all that moving back there, dog? I'm working hard. I'm out here training, grinding, getting better. Oh, okay, but I say music stopped. Not music did not stop. It's still going. It's just that it fucking it's just a little quiet right now. You gotta remember, all I can see of you is rental with boobs and a clearly female ZA player. So I'm like assume girl or a femboy. I've been called femboy and all shit, and I'm not gonna lie to you, Spitfire. I am actively making steps to get a more feminine body. I will admit that to you. I am losing weight. I'm gaining weight in my my lower half. I'm actively doing that. It's just that I don't really look super. I mean, I guess like I said I look decently feminine right now in like most cases, except for the face. My face is definitely more of a masculine face. But even then, I've had people be like a little bit confused. I'm not gonna lie to you. With the long hair in the face, unless you're like, sir, sir, yeah, you're sir. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just more so. Okay, here's why I have the female Vtuber model, y'all. The reason why is because, fun fact, I used to be a flesh tuber. I feel like most Christians don't care how someone else lives their lives unless they actually worship the devil. Something the core value of Christians be nice to people. Exactly. So I feel like I've seen a lot of people be not very nice about it. But yeah, the reason why I have a feminine model is because I used to be a flesh tuber. And back when I was a flesh tuber, fun fact, I still got identified as a woman a lot of times. I cannot count the amount of times I had someone come in when I had the face cam and be like, "Hey girl, how you doing?" And then I'd speak, and they'd be like, "Oh fuck, that's not a girl, that's a guy," and then they leave. I remember back in the day when I had a smaller community, it was the funniest thing to see it happen live, because they just didn't know what to do. Oh, looks like my internet's getting choppy right now, which kinda sucks, but let's hope it goes back up soon. No, again, it happens every time. Yeah, I'm dropping some frames right now. I feel like you've seen a lot of because those kind of Christian LARPers go viral on the internet. Maybe also it's the fact that I feel like a lot of times just like you see a lot of it. You see a lot of it. Why does the internet always used to go down at the worst times? We're still up and we're still live. I can see this being a problem in like 30 minutes. Then again, I still know how to fix it if that happens, but we'll pop off at that point if we need to. But yeah, y'all. It's just one of those dealios where it's like I am very much. I'm just me. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Wouldn't the lead on its head be orange? What lead? Oh, the leaf. Yes, holy. Oh, two Bulbasaurs. I was about to say, is that two alpha Bulbasaurs? Not just one very alpha, and the other is a very small Bulbasaur. Up, I see the lag already happening. There it is. But yeah, the leaf will be orange, but I always just see the body first because the leaf is such a small thing to notice. Meanwhile, the body is very much out there. You know what I mean? The body's like a whoop-bam! Because, again, the leaf just looks natural to me. Because I know when it fucking does do the thing, its body gets a lot more kind of like gold and like chloroform greeny. And its leaf becomes orange. So I'm just so used to, you know, the other way around. I'm just so used to looking for the body. But with the day-night cycle, it makes it a little bit hard. Because look at that. That compared to the morning sprite are like night and day, literally. Look at that bitch. That looks like a different color. But I feel like the leaf would be more noticeable than the body, though. It would be. It's just that my brain doesn't lock onto the leaf immediately. It's like when you fucking. It's like when someone like is like doing some things with their hands. You're noticing their hands primarily. Like you wouldn't probably notice that well what kind of nail polish they're looking at unless you like decide to mentally actually clock it. You know what I mean? Because it's just like it's kind of like an afterthought. You look at the hands mostly until you like lock into like the specifics. I want to say, I'm looking at the broadness. The leaf is a specific. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, with all my rerolls for this thing so far, we should get a shiny relatively soon, if I'm not wrong with odds. But that's the problem with Pokemon. It's all just odds. I could get a shiny in an hour. I can get a shiny in like no time at all. You know what I mean? Brain training time, then only look for the leaves. I mean, it'd be smart to that. Sorry, I'm reaching for something. There we go. I mean, it'd be smart. There's no guarantee, which is cool. That's like the whole point of it all. That's why we do this as shiny hunters. We do it because it's not a guarantee. You could get the shiny you're looking for in 2 seconds, or you can get it in fucking 3 hours. That's the cool part of it. That's why we love it. So I'm trying to fix the audio over on my end because I'm wearing headphones right now so I can hear the game. And I keep clicking the one on my left, which is making it so it gets quieter. And I don't want quiet. I want to fucking hear the sparkles. There you go. That's nice. But yeah, that's kind of how we do all this, y'all. Because I also do this just to kind of relax. Because it's like a very... I don't want to say zen, but it's kind of like a monotonous task you can do over and over again really quickly. You know what I mean? Because each one of these little like resets take about like 7 seconds, I want to say. So in 7 minutes, that's like fucking... That wouldn't be 7 minutes. That'd be fucking... Time is so annoying because by increments of 60 and not 100. I fucking hate that. But yeah, in 7 minutes, we're getting about like a little bit less than like fucking 10. We're getting like 8 per minute. 8 resets-ish, give or take, per minute. Which is not bad when you look at the all in all of everything. Even if we were getting like 5 resets a minute. That means in an hour, that's fucking 5 resets a minute. There's 60 minutes in an hour. 60, 120, 240. That's 300 in a minute. That's 300 an hour. Which means likely I'd get it fucking in the 4th hour. And if how much I've been doing this, it picks up. And also the fact there's 2 of them spawning at the same time. Hey, Racing a While has this last stream. Yes, and I'm sorry about that, Silver Darling. Mwah. How you doing? I was just very busy these past few days. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be very busy the next few days too. I had today and tomorrow off from work, but after that, I'm working like a week straight. But then after that, I get like a week off. My job loves to make it so that the first and last week of the month, they give you as many hours as they can. I want to say it's because they're being nice that you have money for the first of the month's payments. I know it's not. They're just doing it because that's when a lot of other people get paid, and that's when they need people to be in like the place to buy, so that the people that get the money can buy shit. But yeah, how you doing, darling? Because I saw you in... I was talking to you also on Peachy's stream. I remember somebody asking why shiny hunt, and it's for aesthetic, but is there something rarer than a full shiny? That's Pokerus. I did actually get a Pokemon of Pokerus before, and it was a very special mon. I don't have it anymore, but I did have one with Pokerus before. It's a damn shame they got rid of it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Very big damn shame they got rid of it. But yeah, Silver, by the way, we're also doing another stream like how Peachy did today. We're just gonna be talking and chilling while I'm doing like shiny hunting. Because if I want to complete this fucking Full Lost, that's gonna be a little bit hard. Honestly, it was a fun accidentally making her gag at ear cleaning. That's actually useful, yep. Pokerus is useful, neat. But yeah, it's funny. I hate how you fucking talked about ear clean ASMR that was almost an hour long, and then had to ask if you were chopped. Yeah, you were chopped. But fun fact, we were also talking about that a little bit earlier, Silver, where it was like, I don't like talking to people I know in like their stream chats because it makes you feel weird. The yummy forbidden cheese wicks, that's disgusting. But yeah, it makes you feel weird, I'm not gonna lie to you. Talking to somebody I know in their stream via chat, that's not it. Via the chat just makes you feel weird inside. Because I was talking earlier, I talk to Peachy via text pretty regularly. I talk to them in voice whenever we do a collab. But me just only hearing their voice and them reading my text on the screen makes it feel so weird to the point where it feels like I'm kind of watching porn. Like it feels awkward. You know what I mean? It feels awkward. It feels very one-sided. I don't know, whenever I hear someone's voice, I want to be able to respond with my voice. I don't. Unless I got apparently banned, not gonna lie. ASA. From fucking Peaches or from just in general? Hold on. Write that down, y'all. Write that down. Not write that, write that down. But yeah, I just don't like it. It feels awkward. Probably YT. That's right, you got permanently banned on YouTube. To be fair. Wait, why getting banned and where YouTube? They got banned because YouTube thought they were impersonating somebody because they changed their name to something. They changed it to ASA_Diamond. And YouTube went, no, 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 no. That's not allowed. Identity. Exactly. Lucky for you, Peachy streams on Twitch. They stream on Twitch. But yeah, I just don't like it. It feels weird to me. It feels awkward. Not the biggest fan of talking to people I know when they're streaming and I'm not in the voice call with them. Again, it makes it feel like it's kind of like I'm watching porn. And I don't like that. It just feels weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like it. I guarantee a clip of this is gonna get made, and I will probably send it to Peach, and I'd be like, "Damn," because that's why. Because I don't know if any of y'all or any of the people's chats that I stream with, like, I'm not sure if you're in Sadie's or Odin's or Shivers or Ventures, but I'm in their guys' chats relatively often as I can be. I just a lot of times don't really talk because I'm just too nervous. Not nervous, I just don't like it. It feels weird. Unless something really funny or weird or interesting happens or someone's talking something I like in chat, I don't talk in chat. I can't. It's just too weird. To be honest, there was like over 10 channels called ASA_Diamond. Oh, Lamau, that happened to me. It's like why I'm so instilled instead of another Trish's well-known name. Exactly. Fuck it, that Rosary is alpha. I thought Rosary for shiny for a second there because it's only like its hand and eyes change. I don't really change my name on YouTube. I changed it only once the last 2 years, and it was my PS name. Like, how unlucky. I've never changed my name on YouTube. Fun fact. I just make a new account. I didn't even know you could change your name on YouTube besides, like, your fucking... Actually, yeah, I never changed it. I've just always been... Because, of course, I have my private YouTube, and then I have my Monkey Boy account. None of them have I ever changed my name. I never felt the need to, because it was kind of like, just like, oh, yeah. This is who I am. I am Monkey Boy. Because I think as time goes on, I'm slowly becoming the most popular Monkey Boy on YouTube. Is it bad I'm ban evading though? In this case, I feel like no. If you... No, it's not. I feel like if you're a ban evading for doing something bad, it'd be bad. But if you're doing it for like just because you changed your name and like, oh, you're impersonating this person when you had no clue who the fuck that person was, I don't feel like it's bad then because it's not like you did it on purpose. You just changed your name to something that was your PS name and it happened to be someone else's name, and they're like, fuck you. There's another very large, very important man that goes by Vlad in the world, and my account got banned on YouTube long ago because he named himself as a joke between friends. I don't know. I did not gonna lie to you. I did not know that Twitch ban, not Twitch, YouTube banned people for their name. Like, I get how it can cause some trouble, but like, I don't get it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't get it that heavily. It just seems weird to me that they're like, oh, you and this person share a name as if there's not billions of people on the planet. God forbid two motherfuckers have the same idea. Like, come on. That just strikes me as a little bit weird. There, two carnivores. Not bad. Yeah, I did the same thing. Honestly, I'm glad I didn't have to look at my cringe Minecraft videos from like over 11 years ago. I had to actively search it up. I think there's videos of me before I was like on stream with like Alec and his videos and then on my channel. I think there's a few fucking... I'm not gonna lie to y'all. There are videos of me from when I was a little kid somewhere on the internet, I'm pretty sure. Ages ago. I just don't remember where the fuck they are. Because I didn't upload them. My friend that I was best friends with when I was a little kid did. He uploaded them. And I'm not sure if they're still online. And I have not talked to that motherfucker since I was a kid. Because I'm not going to lie to you all at home. I have really bad... Okay, how would I put this? Oh, no, that's kind of creepy to hear. Yeah, there's videos of me, like, playing... I think it was Minecraft. Actually, it was him playing Minecraft on his phone and me recording with my phone. Good or bad videos. It was just fucking Minecraft gameplay. It was gameplay of me recording Minecraft Pocket Edition on his phone with my phone. Because this was back in the day. I was trying to make my first video and I just finished editing it when I changed my name. Interesting. Very interesting. So you're trying out content creation in here. Interesting. Very interesting. Two edited footage gone. That fucking... Do you not have a backup? Do you not like have it saved on your actual PC?
Didn't know if you were busy tonight, but just view around.
But yeah, no, were you using? Were you using the built-in YouTube editor? I've never heard of someone actually using that. If that was the case, what you used? We're using the editing software in YouTube. But oh yeah, but I was saying before, I've not talked to that motherfucker also in years, because I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a really bad... How would I put this? Commitment issues, in a sense. With there's a YouTube editor, I just use Blender. There's like an editing software in YouTube itself. I've never seen anybody use it because it kind of sucks. I believe, since last time I checked, it is still a thing you can do. You can put a video into YouTube and edit in the YouTube like studio software. I have a PC and edit on that, but I never made long form videos. Interesting, very interesting. I gotcha. But yeah, I have like, in a sense, kinda commitment issues when it comes to like hobbies, activities, and even people sometimes. Because I have this really weird thing where I'm like, okay, I never want to be the person that reaches out to talk to somebody, but I also don't want people to have to constantly reach out to talk to me. You know what I mean?
On second thought, never mind.
It's one of those things where it's like,
Things came up.
I like this person, we're friends, but I don't want to be like annoying to them and be constantly asking to talk. So let me wait for them to talk to me first, but then it makes me seem kind of like standoffish because I'm never reaching out first. If that makes sense. That's kind of how I am. And yes, it is very annoying. Because the second they text me, I'm texting immediately back as soon as I can. But I'm never texting first, really. I spend 2 hours on here doing races and heists, and it gone that fast. That shit fucking sucks, bro. That's why you save your footage somewhere. I was doing it with my brothers and cousins. Interesting, very interesting. I mean, shit, y'all. I feel like personally, content creation is one of the most fun things I've ever done in my fucking life. Oh, wait, stop! We got one. I told y'all. Odds are we get one today. Of how much I did off camera. Just in case. Ice punch that bitch. I want to get it in a luxury ball. Let's go! Oh, so really good news that I have a copy of why I can actually get a shiny melodic and I'll be using people. Exactly. I still hate shiny fucking trade evolutions. They suck because it fucking fucks you over constantly. Rosary isn't a bad one at all. Rosary is a pretty good one. I didn't even realize it was shiny for a second there. Interesting. What's your nature? Quirky. We have a quirky girl. And it's a regular medium size. Alright, I'll stop talking about it now. You're completely fine, darling. Check out anything you want for as long as you want. I don't mind. That's a little one down for the thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love that. I really wish it was a shiny fucking... If it's 31, it's right here. Yeah, it's be 31. I really wish it was something else shiny because it's very easy out of everything here. Shiny Rose would have been the easiest one. I saw... Sorry. I saw the purple flower and the black flower because they can only have red and blue. I think they can, but it was very unnoticeable, especially at nighttime, to fucking see that shit. But yeah. Hold up. Silver just sent something. Is that a chicken? Oh, that's fucking Obi-Wan. Hi. Hello there. Gonna play VR chat. If anyone wants to fucking join, Peachy just sent that shit out. Playing VR chat. But yeah, that one bad thing about that is that now that spawn is gone for a little bit. He was gonna play GTA, but he ditched me, Lamau. Chikorita or Gardevoir? I would rather take Chikorita or Bulbasaur or Gardevoir. Out of everything, Roserade was the worst one to get because Badoo and fucking Roselia spawn a lot more common other places that we still have to hunt. We don't have them yet, but I could definitely see us phasing on them by accident going for something else. I'm graduating in a week. Damn, bro, that's crazy. To think that in a week the school year will be over for a lot of people, college, high school, all that shit. It's just weird to think about, I'm not gonna lie to you. Cause it's one of those things where it's like you think about it, but you don't really think about it. But yeah, that's gonna actually, you know what? Let's get a change of scenery real quick. Where would be a good place to shiny hunt? Let's do this one. We have none of those so far, so us just saying would just get us anything. One thing I do want to do is I believe there's a bench somewhere up there that I want to get to because I believe I can get some cooler shinies if there's a shiny Fennekin from there. Easier. You know what I mean? I'm graduating in a week. I'm going into college. I mean, good for you, dog. I tried to go to college, but it wasn't for me. Time flies, it does. Nice try, ASA. I think I gotta fix that because I didn't even hear shit. You already have Noibat and Norvern? I do not. Mainly because I didn't spend that much time in this area. I kind of spent a lot more time doing other shit in this area. I caught mainly just the fucking bag on for the fucking the shit, the whatchamacallit. Yeah, we want to sit in this bench because I believe, yeah, we're in range to get the fucking the shiny Fennekin laser. Should I leak my name? Not if you don't want to. Damn it. Don't you already? But yeah, I don't have those shinies yet. I don't have a shiny Noivern or Noibat. I actually, to be fair, dog, the only shiny I have in this area is Lopunny. Because I have both the shiny and Baneri line. I'm not scared to say his name. It's one of those things where it's like, if you want to save your name, say it. If not, I don't mind. I don't care. Either way. It is again in your name. Just your words. It's just a name. People know my name, and I don't care. Salamence, I do not have a Salamence. The only thing I'm missing from, the only thing I have here is the Lopunny, the Alpha Lopunny. And even then, if I got a shiny Alpha Lopunny, I'll be ecstatic. Also, on the plus side, we should get a shiny from this one about 20 times faster than over there. Michael. It's kind of a melee name and pisses me off. I mean, if you want to just create a name for yourself here, that's also completely valid, you know. But yeah, we're gonna get about 10 times more shiny up chance here. Because over in the starter area, we were getting 2 shinies per reset. Over here, we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from those down there. 8 over the Lopunny, I believe. Because we're in a range to get all of them. Can I keep guessing? Can I guess every masculine name on the planet? Is it Fred, Brad, Todd, Kobe, Steven, Xander, Xavier, Tony, Steve, Chris? Go for it. But yeah, you want to just make up a name here on the spot. I don't mind that. None of us do. But yeah, our shiny chance should be way higher. Because I'm getting like, let's say again, let's just say we're lowballing it. We get about 6 resets per minute. Every minute we're reloading 7, 14, 10, 24 mons a minute. Which means in an hour, 24 times 60. Jesus Christ. In an hour-ish. So yeah, 24 a minute times 60. 60 times 10 would be 600 times 100. 60 times 4, that'd be 240. 2,240, if my math is correct, per hour. So in an hour, odds are we get 2 shinies. Tony is a weird name. Don't you dare disrespect the name of Tony Stark. Jack, fuck no, as in Jackie. I'll just say Vro. Bruh. But yeah, if my math is correct, we should get a shiny about every 30 minutes. I want it to be that Fennekin, though. I would love a shiny Fennekin. 24 times 6 times 10. Yes, we 24 times 6, because we can reset 6 times in a minute. That's a low ball. We're doing about like 7-ish, 7, 8-ish, I want to say, per minute. But per minute, can I call you Cola? It's Dakota. I'd rather go by Coda, because that's what I go as in school. Dakota's not that masculine of a name, I feel like, though. I've known more girls named Dakota than guys. But okay, Coda. Coda's a cool name. But yeah, it'd be 24 every minute. And then times 24 by 60. Because there's 60 minutes in an hour. So it'd be 24 times 60. I know boys I go rather than female, sure. But yeah, I think Dakota is still a relatively... Actually, I feel like Dakota's a very gender neutral name, but me personally, I'd tilt that more towards a feminine name. Kolala. Koala. But yeah, we should be getting like well into the fucking thousands per hour. We're doing way faster than the starters. Because again, the starters, that is one of the hardest and longest hunts. Because like I said, I did that shit on and off camera. I was doing that shit. So at like an hour 30 in this stream. Because if I stay here for the rest of the stream, I should get like 4, 5, 6 more shinies. 24 Pokemon resets every minute times 6 times 10. Exactly. Nice ass, dog. Koala isn't the animal. Koala. But yeah, 24 Pokemon reset every minute. About 24 reset every minute, yeah. It's an Alpha Fennekin. But yeah, because I know this, yeah, respawning 3 Bagons, so there's one more down that you can't see. That's 4 for the Salamence. 3 up here for that, plus that's 8. Oh no, we're actually spawning like 9 every reset, y'all. So change the math. It's 9 per reset. And then we have koalas. Koalas are fucking idiots, y'all. One of the dumbest animals around. Their brains are so smooth. But it's 9 per minute. It takes about 7 seconds to do it. Let's just lowball it and again say 6 minutes, 6 per minute. That's 9 times 6. That'd be what? 9 times 6 would be... Well, 9 times 5 is 45. 45 would be... That'd be what, 50? 45. That'd be 54, right? 54 per minute. And then 54 times 60. Oh, you love me, Lamau. They literally won't eat eucalyptus unless it says a stick on the camera. Exactly. Y'all didn't know that at home. They are so dumb. They recognize leaves be they're on a stick. If they see eucalyptus leaves on a plate, they won't eat it because they won't register it as food. But yeah, we're getting like 54 resets a minute. Would it be... What will 54 times 60 be? Because that's how much you'll get in an hour. Because that means like every... That'd be like every 2 minutes. Or like resetting like 100 mons. They only go on the floor when they have to use the bathroom. And that's when they most of the time die, y'all. Because fun fact, it takes a long time for them to shit, and they often get killed shitting. I have a best friend named Kyler, and he just started calling him Kevin one, and he went with it. Now he's Kevin to me. I had a friend named Christian growing up, and then we called him Fred. And that was his name by even his fucking parents after a while. Because we spent so much time with him that literally everyone would just go call him by Fred. You know how strong a nickname has to be that your fucking parents call you by it? Fucking dude got his own name replaced by his parents. Hold on. My brain is telling me I got like that fucking sunspot in my eyes. Like I looked at something bright, but I for the life of me cannot tell you what I looked at that was bright. But yeah, I'm trying to do my math in my head too right now of like, if we're getting 54 per thing per minute, 60. There it is. We may or may not be spawning the Lopunny. I can't tell. Oh no, I can. Yeah, we're spawning the Lopunny right down there. I just didn't see because of the walk pattern. My bad. And Nick's song, his real one is a myth. Exactly. Exactly. I don't think he started getting called by his original name till after I left to go to Las Vegas. I think that's when he started to slowly reclaim his name again. Which is crazy that I had a stranglehold that fucking hard on his actual real life name. I actually want to do it. I want to count to see how long it takes to do a fucking reset of a bench. I may be over proportionizing the numbers. So when we next log in and I can move, I'm gonna start counting. All right, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. About 18 seconds. So I was wrong. We're getting about 3 per minute. So 9 times 3, that's 27. 27 times 60, that is still a big number. That's 27 times 60. That's still in the thousands. Chainfish is so strong in Gen 6, I literally got a shiny Feebas and like 6 pulls. It's very. Okay, I will say this about fucking chain fishing. Chain fishing is so useful and good. The only problem with it is the amount of good shinies and Pokemon that people want you can get from it is so low. So I'm a pretty popular person. I am friends with basically everyone, even the less popular people that are nerds or just emo people, and my popular friends hate it because I give the same amount of energy to everyone else. I was different than them, and I actually no respect. Oh, also, I managed to find a copy of Ocean Moon 2. That's fucking crazy, Vlad. And also, ASA, Coda. Coda. That is actually very nice. That's how my father was back in his high school. To be fair, this is like, for him, it'd be like 30 something years ago when he was back in high school. But yeah, that's how my father was apparently. He was friends with literally everybody. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know that thing where people are like the pendulum swing of like, oh, if the parents are outgoing and fucking constantly friends with and you know extroverted, the children will probably be introverted. That has never been more true than my fucking family. My father is the most outgoing motherfucker on the planet. Talks to everyone super easily. I struggle to talk in person. Sorry for being a good person. People are just douchebags. A lot of people are douchebags. But yeah, I am very introverted, especially when I was in my early high school days. I was just, I'm not gonna lie to you. Even nowadays, I find it hard to talk to motherfuckers in person. Online, I can talk to people like snap, 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 easily as fuck, witty remarks, funny, interesting, on the works. In person, though, I'm not sure if it's just because I can see their face or something, but I freeze really hard at first. If I talk to them like semi regularly, eventually I'll get to that point where I'm like that in real life. But I don't know. Maybe it is just the whole I have like a mask now I can wear online. Even if I'm like online and you can see my face, there's still a layer of like I'm not seeing y'all. I'm just seeing text on the screen, so maybe that's helping me a little bit too, or something like that. I don't know, but it's just like in real life I freeze like a goddamn statue when it comes to talking to people, and I oh oh we got a shiny Swablu. That took 8 minutes. Hold up, y'all. Got his ass. That's another one in the books. My mom is super outgoing. And my dad was raised pretty horrible. He was hit with a 2x4 of the metal parts of the cords and shit like that. But he's still my best friend I could ask for. My mother is the best person. When anyone tells her to fuck off, she just laughs and doesn't defend it. You know, that freaking flying sunny side up. We got it. But yeah, my parents are very, very different compared to me. I'm just, I don't know. I'm just very much the opposite of them. I just got a warning to send that. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. It's crazy. Alright, let's put this bitch in the box. But first, let's see what your summary is. This is a large bird, y'all. Very big bird. And you are a bashful bird. This is a bashful big bird. And you're 93. This would be 90, 91, 92, 93. So you go right there. That's Swablu. Such a fucking good shiny. Male preg. Oops, I'm not pregnant, y'all. I'm not. But like I said, it's going to be way faster to get a shiny here than over there. It's the difference of spawning 9 Mons to fucking 2 Mons. Remember that emoji? How could I forget it? On God, Coda, how could I forget that? But yeah, we're spawning 4.5 times more shinies here than over there. Which is fucking crazy. I'm gonna envy having to go back there to get the starters again. It's not gonna be the worst thing in the world, but it's one of those things where like I'm not looking forward to it. I'm really not. The one thing I really want to be shiny is that fucking Fennekin, though. I really want a shiny Fennekin. So badly. I want a shiny Fennekin. It's just such a pretty shiny. I love the entire Fennekin line. I love fucking... To be fair, though, I feel like Fennekin's worst form is this last one. It's still a good final form, y'all. I just don't think it can compete with Fennekin and Braixen. Fennekin and Braixen are so iconic. You know what I mean? Sorry, hiccups. But yeah. I remember it fondly. Not fondly, Coda, but I remember it. Rephrase that. You spamming the M-Preg emoji under everything I said, because apparently, that's all I am to y'all. I'm just the M-Preg dude. Big fat guy caressing his beer gut. The fucking... Are you talking about the Diggersby shiny? That's what Mon I would think looks like that. We never saw Serena get a Delphox. I feel like Braixen just fits her too well. That's fine, maybe. I don't think it's that. It's just that I feel like the design for Delphox could have been so much more. Because their whole thing is that she's a witch, right? That's her That's her thing. But she doesn't give off witch vibes in her final form. She just looks like a big fox. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. Like I'm completely fine. I even like her final form. It's just that I think her previous forms, because I think that Braixen is her best form. Braixen has so much fucking swagger to them. They have so much class. That's what the impreg emoji. Oh. Oh yeah. It is weird how they made that an emoji, right, y'all? It's just a guy rubbing his belly. It's an alpha Fennekin. Oh my god. It's so cute. I would love to have a Fennekin in real life. It'd be the most adorable thing in the world. No, it's not with my M-Preg emoji now. Big fox. Exactly. I just don't like... I think her other forms are better. Because it's like Fennekin is the cute starter form. It's beautiful. It's adorable. Braixen is like that fucking sassy middle form that's super fucking cool and still has that cuteness of the PS Lucian, but more of like kind of a, you know, it's a perfect mix of cutesy but still cool. You know what I mean? And then there's Delphox, and it's like, how? How? Wait, so are the alphas stronger than non-alphas? Alphas are better IV-wise. IV-wise, I believe alphas are guaranteed 1 or 2 best IVs. But even then, I could take them off the worst IVs and give it perfect IVs with the bottle caps. So, technically they're stronger naturally. Unless you get lucky. Oh, oh! That's it! That's a shiny Fennekin! That's a shiny Fennekin! Hold up! Hold up! Oh! It's a baby! It's a baby! Look at it! So it's guaranteed at least 1 to 2 perfect IVs. But I could do that myself with bottle caps. Oh, 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 stop. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's my favorite starter, y'all. It's my favorite. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. Oh. It's a baby. I noticed that immediately. Oh, that's right. Save. Save because that's a mon that can run away. Save. Because shiny fucking Fennekin is one of the few mons that can run away from us. It's a baby. It's so cute. It's a quirky, medium-sized Fennekin. Hold up. I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. We can just walk up anyways. Not you. I love you, Lucario, but not you right now. Look at it! Such a fucking good shiny, y'all. It's fucking mwah. That is perfection right there. Whenever I get a real, actual model of my character made, I should have a form that's just a shiny fucking Fennekin color palette. Oh my god, I noticed that so quickly. I didn't think we'd get one so fast. Cause shiny Fennekin has the same odds of the shiny, like, well, I mean, I guess it's better odds than the shiny Chikorita and Bulbasaur because multiple can spawn in one place. But this is still a 1 in 1,000 fucking, what is it, 1,440 something? Did have cooked they made a Final Four second with a big fox and a big flaming stick in its mouth? It'd be like the Zation, be the sword one. It's so nice. Yes, that'd be good. But fucking Fennekin! I've been looking for this shiny since motherfucking X and Y. I looked for this in X and Y via eggs. I've looked for it in fucking Ultra Moon and Sun via eggs. I looked for it in Sword and Shield via eggs. I looked for it via eggs and the fucking outbreaks. I've been looking for this for so fucking long. The little itty bitty dust fox is just so cute. Look at it. Oh, it's beautiful. And I believe that's number 217. So 300, 600, 900, 120, 150, 160, 170. No. 150, 670, 180, 210. Which means that 207 will be right here for Fennekin. Oh my god, you don't understand how happy I am to have a shiny Fennekin after all of this time. Fuck off, Lopunny. But again, I spent days looking for a shiny via the benches in that other place. I found 2 within 20 minutes here. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Oh my god. We gotta get 2 more of those, so it's insanely good we got this shit hella early odds, y'all. And there's already one respawned up there. We could get it in the next fucking reset, another shiny Fennekin. You're seeing the scenery, I guess. I guess. Again, it took days to get a shiny Roserade. Here, immediately, shiny Swablu, then shiny Fennekin, back to back, basically. Oh my god. Because that was the hard encounter for this area. Wait for it. The odds are so low, but what if it was back to back? Okay, it's not. Okay, no, that's not green. For a second, I was like, is that fucking bag on green down there? But you know. Oh my god, shiny Fennekin. Holy shit. Someone look up when X and Y came out. That's how long I've been hunting for this little fucking dust fox. It's been like 10 years, I'm pretty sure I've been looking for this bitch. Since I was like 12, I've been looking for fucking shiny Fennekin. But yeah, because that was... If it's the alpha, you have to get Delphox. If it was the alpha Fennekin, if the Fennekin was alpha, I would immediately turn it into the fucking Delphox. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I would love to have a shiny alpha Fennekin. I would love that. Not even lying. I would love a shiny alpha Fennekin. For 2016, I think. Something like that. I think it is 10 years old. Because I think I saw a Twitter post from Pokemon being like, Pokemon X and Y came out 10 years ago. Oh my god, I'm looking for this bitch for so long. We still have, bare minimum, y'all, an hour and a half left of this stream. Already got 3 shinies. Oh my god, because again, I can't get over it. That was the hard encounter for this one. That is a 1 in, that's like a 1 in 1040. Because there's only one. Sorry, I was drinking water. But yeah, there's only one. That and the Alpha Lopunny are the lowest odds shinies for this one. And we got it as our second one here. That's just, I'm so glad I changed scenery. And I'm so glad I came here. Cause just, Fennekin. I just love that little baby. I can't get over it still. It's just, I got a Fennekin. I got the baby. I love it. I love shiny Fennekin so much. It's beautiful. Excuse me. Oh, so apparently at full odds, you find 2 shinies back to back. It's 1 in 67 million chance, and only has been recorded having twice. Oh yeah, if it's full odds, especially the old school odds, the odds of that are so low. Because it's just virtually impossible. You know what I mean? Whew. But damn, fucking yeah. Shiny hunting has come a long way, y'all. And I know some people are mad and a little bit upset that shiny hunting has been made kind of easier for the average person. I'm not gonna lie to you. As long as I'm not like shiny hunting AFK, you know what I mean? That's the only ones that I don't like personally. The odds could be 1 in 100. Actually, no. I've like the odds as low as they go. We're in the 500s, about as low as they can get. Should go for most things. Because in order for me to get to be this odds, actually no, we're still rocking the 1 in the 1,000 odds right now. Because they're shiny charm. I think 1 in 1,000 is like good for base encounters. Let's do the method, all that shit, little gimmicks to make it higher and fall off that too. But the only shinies that I don't like, y'all, or the change in how like the odds are, I don't like the AFK ones, and I don't like the motherfucking the hacked ones. Those are the 2 I don't like. Because as a motherfucker that has gotten a shiny alpha from the AFK method, that has to be my least favorite shiny I have. I enjoy me a shiny alpha, y'all. They're super rare, super valuable. The fact that I have a shiny alpha from the AFK tower method at fucking area 3, I think it is. I just don't like it because I feel like that's kind of robbing myself of the challenge of shiny hunting. Because all I did was I went to go take a shower, left that going, came back, shiny Flabebe. Shiny Alpha Flabebe. And that just doesn't feel good. It feels like I cheated myself, you know what I mean? It's almost scummy to say. It's not almost, it is scummy in my opinion. I don't like it. I also don't like it when people get the turbo controller and put the code in to constantly bench reset like we're doing right now. Cause it's like in like 20 minutes I got 2 shinies. I just don't like it when you yourself don't have to do the thing. I feel like it takes the spirit of shiny hunting out of it. Shiny hunting is doing an action over and over again. To be honest, yeah, it makes it too easy and there's no excitement. Exactly, there's no excitement. There's nothing. Like, it's like I didn't work for this. I just put a fucking hair tie around my controller and left for a little bit. That's all I did. There's no challenge for me. There's no enjoyment. To be fair though, y'all, if you do it and you like it, I don't care. I just feel like me personally, I can't do that method because to me, it feels scummy. It feels very scummy to me. And I personally, I'm just looking to see if we have a shiny down there. I saw that Fennekin, and for half a second, I was like, I think that's shiny. But yeah, I just feel like there's no challenge in it, and that hurts my soul. Because the whole point of shiny hunting is doing an action over and over again, putting your heart, your blood, your hours, your time into it to eventually get what you're looking for. The shiny. Oh, also on my Omega, I have like 450 hours right now. Is shiny hunting Trico. Exactly. Because the fun of shiny hunting is the excitement of it. And I'm so glad I'm able to shiny hunt with y'all seeing now because you can see my actual reaction to gain a shiny. I do this whenever I'm shiny hunting. The only time I've never done that reaction to finding shiny Fennekin or Roserade of the like, yes, finally, or the oh my god, a shiny Fennekin was the AFK one. You want to know my reaction to getting the shiny fucking Alpha Flabebe, the AFK method? I went, oh, that's cool in my head. I didn't even say it out loud. I went, huh, interesting. It's the almost borderline insanity that actually makes it fun. Exactly. It's just doing something over and over again, getting the same result over and over again, till eventually, bingo, you hit the. I saw that little bit of stone where the Fennekin spawns, and again, for half a second, I was like, oh, 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 oh. You know what I mean? That's what makes it fun. It's the odds of hitting what you want. Because again, we were going for shiny Fennekin. That's what we were going for mainly here. That is still a 1 in over 1,000 chance of happening. Granted, if I just did this for a whole day, odds are my brain's shaking, you know? Exactly. I was not expecting to see it within the first 20 minutes. So now my brain is like, what if we get a second one? But yeah. It's like that, y'all. It's like, it's 1 in 1,000 still. If I sat here for an entire day, for like 10 hours, I would probably meet. Actually, no. If I can get it's just a low ball. 3 resets per minute. That's fucking 180 per hour. That means in 10. No, way less than that. In like 8 hours ish. 7 to 8 hours ish, Garen. I'd be guaranteed to get a shiny Fennekin. That's what I like, yo. I like doing the statistical math of like, okay, what are the odds I get this Mon? You know what I mean? And then, fucking, there it is. We get it under, we go over. Sometimes we get it right on odds. You know what I mean? That's what I like. I like knowing the math and then being like, okay, how lucky am I? That's my favorite part of shiny hunting. It's the unpredictability of probability. You know what I mean? Like, statistically, you just saw I'm likely to get it within like 6 hours. We got it in 20 minutes. Oh my god, my brain has shaken me for the last few days. As on my Wi-Fi, I have well over 100 hours, means roughly 5 days ago. I have my shiny Froakie super quick. I'm actually shiny checking right around the corner. Exactly that too, y'all. Like, believe it or not, it's been about like 10 minutes since we got shiny Fennekin. I'm expecting to just get another shiny like that. And I haven't, so my brain's a little bit confused. But yeah, because that's the best part, y'all. You never know when you're going to get it. I've known motherfuckers that have gotten their shinies quick. Others, it's a grueling, slow grind to just get the motherfucking thing. And some never get their shiny. They give up. But those that persevere, they go double, triple, 10 times over odds when they finally get it. The feeling is second to none. Because it's you using your determination, your grit, your fucking dedication to get something. Especially at the Rose Raid. Exactly, y'all. Like, how many is after the Rose Raid? Like, 20? Yeah. After, like, because the shiny Swablu, y'all, that was like 20 to 30 resets after the shiny Roserade. And again, y'all, shiny Roserade took, if I were to give it, it was like 4 hours on stream. That shiny Roserade took about, give or take, like 16 hours to get. Just for that one. And then in 20 minutes, we got 2. It just depends on what fucking fish you're trying to bite right now. Like, I wasn't going for shiny Swablu. I wasn't going for shiny Roserade. I was going for shiny Fennekin. We got it. But again, in those 16 hours, odds are we would have gotten one of the shiny starters. That's like 3 shinies in a day. Holy shit, exactly. But it's just that thing, y'all. It's the unpredictability of probability that I love. Odds are we weren't going to get a shiny for at least 30 minutes here. Odds are we be getting our first shiny about now. And odds were it was not going to be the Fennekin. Odds are it'd be the Swablu, the Noivern, or the Bagons. But here we are. I'm waiting for that motherfucker down there to be shiny. I'm waiting for that. For half a second, I thought the shiny Lopunny was pink. I thought that Lopunny down there was pink. I was like, oh, she's shiny. Quantum bullshit. Exactly, y'all. It's just that your luck. It's just how lucky are you feeling today. Because odds are, I get at least 3 more shinies in this stream from this area. Normally would have been a good one. But yeah, odds are we get 3 more this stream. I could get 0. I could get 10. It just depends on my luck. Hell, we could get a shiny Alpha Fennekin right now. We could. Are the odds in my favor? No. But it could happen. It's a fucking alpha. We were one off, y'all. That is a alpha Fennekin. We were one off. That's what I love, y'all. Now you have to look for a sticky frog and a rotting chestpin to get all 2 stars low. Yeah, we are again. It's the probability of fucking randomness. I said alpha shiny. That thing was a fucking alpha. We were this close to getting a shiny alpha. Probability, we were probably completely off. Statistically, sorry, just numbers wise, we were one off. We were one off from getting just a shiny alpha Fennekin. Take it or leave it. Odds. Exactly. It's like, take this. Here you go. Alpha, I heard my name. Alpha Fennekin. It's the euphoria of finally getting it. That's what I love about shiny hunting, y'all. At least to me, shiny hunting is knowing the odds and trying to track the probability of randomness. That's what I love about it. Is you know the numbers, but you don't know when you're gonna actually get it. You know what I mean? That's what I love about it. Oh, that's amazing. Excuse me. God, I am just purely expecting to see that fucking Fennekin over there shine again. Because it's such a good fucking shiny. It's so good. Because also the best part, y'all. Anything we get right now, we still need from this area. Because luckily we got shiny Swablu, not shiny Altaria. So if we get anything else here, we still need it, except for the shiny Lopunny. But even then, I wouldn't say no to an alpha Lopunny. That should be fucking awesome. Because I can't remember if I have one or not. I can't remember if I got one from Arceus or not. Because I know I got a few shiny alphas from Arceus. I don't remember the fuck they were. Because I know I have a shiny alpha Empoleon in that one. That was a fun thing to get. Spawn the Fennekin. Spawn it. Okay. I was about to say, you're taking a little bit too long there, game. You're getting my hopes up of, is it a Fennekin? Is it a shiny Fennekin? Ads. We love ads. I just love it, yo. I love shiny hunting so much. And I feel like the shiny living deck is going to be a very fun thing for me to do. It's going to be a very fun and long thing for me to do. And actually, let me grab my charger and let me plug it into my phone. Because, fuck me. My Vtuber model is getting its signal from my phone. And last thing I want is for that to die midstream at the same time as something else dying. There we go. Yes, hang out here to nightfall. Yes. Where is it? There's a plug-in. This may short circuit my shit, but we're gonna do. Actually, no, we're fine. I thought about it. I'll risk it. I only got like about an hour or so left here, and we have 50% battery. I came in with fucking like 70. So in like, what would that be? In an hour and 40 minutes, I lost 20 battery. I can go for like 3 more hours and be fine. Oh, my ear is fucking itchy though. I should clean these headphones because I was constantly wondering recently, like, why is every time I put my headphones on, my ear kind of itches? I think some of my headphones are a little bit dirty and need to be cleaned. I'm being completely transparent with you. Fucking goddamn it! I saw again that building over there. I saw it. And my brain is just so baffled by the chances of that happening that I keep thinking I'm seeing a shiny Fennekin. I just keep thinking, I keep seeing it. Is it that one fucking thing of Spider-Man in No Way Home, where it's like fucking everywhere I go, I see his face. It's just me, but with shiny Fennekin. After we got one, after we got a taste of a shiny starter, I can't go back. Because again, y'all, I'm trying to get every shiny starter and everything in this game. Because I know some of you are also wondering, why don't you try and get these things in, like, say, Scarlet and Violet? It'd be a lot easier. And to that, I say, yes, it would be. But I want to try and do it in this game because it'd be fun. Because the plan is, I want to get this shiny living dex done, and then get wind and waves of shiny dex done. That's what I want to do. Because I feel like I'm going to enjoy wind and waves. Because again, we talked about this before. Wind and waves, I have high hopes for. Very high hopes. And I'm hoping we get some cool shinies in that too. I'm really hoping for some cool shinies on that one. Because, like, come on. Again, it's Gen 10. It has to be good. They know it has to be good. This shit has to be damn near perfect. It's their 10th gen. It's their first step in the goddamn 2 numbers. Also, do you guys think do you ever think about how the fact that Pokemon will probably still be going on in like 20 years? And it'll probably be like in Gen 20, Gen 15, Gen 16. And some motherfucker's gonna grow up with Gen like 15 being their first gen. Could you imagine how that would fucking be, y'all? Imagine being at Gen 15 trying to complete the fucking living dex. You gotta catch like fucking 1600 Pokemon. God, that would fucking suck. From somebody that has like almost a complete living dex in Pokemon Home, I think I'm missing like less than 100 mons in there, and a lot of them are mythical. Getting a living dex starting now, I feel like would be so fucking annoying to do. Because so many mons were just limited time exclusives. You know what I mean? That only come back every now and again. Hell, Marshadow came out like fucking back in Sun and Moon. It only now came out just now. I'll be honest, my first experience with Pokemon is Gen 5 or 4. But I'm leaning Gen 5. My first experience, y'all, was Gen 4 with Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Ooh, it was an Alpha Fennekin. But I didn't play that much Gen 5. Again, I played every one of the games, and in every one of the games I got to the Elite Four and never beat it. Wish I did, but I didn't. But, yeah, sorry, I started thinking for a second there. But yeah, Gen 4 is what I started with. And even then, saying that to some people is crazy. Because you look at certain people and like, yeah, bro, I remember being a kid when Gen 1 came out. Gen 5 was awesome to me. I couldn't get into it that heavily. Again, I played. Apparently, Black and White can get a free shinies. You can get certain free shinies. I know there's the shiny Haxorus from completing the Living Dex. And you can also get a shiny Garchomp and a shiny other dragon type, I believe, from the Dragon Master. If you do all the things for them. Oh, it was a shiny Dratini. That's what it was. Oh no, it was something like that. I forget. I think it was a shiny Dragonair and a shiny. Sorry, no, it was a shiny Gibble and a shiny Dratini. That's what it was. Because I kept thinking they were fully evolved. They were not when you get them. And also, I gotta talk about this. Why is Garchomp shiny so bad? Yeah. Like, legitimately, all they had to do was keep the vibrance of Gibble and Gabite. Why the fuck did Garchomp shiny get so diluted color-wise? It's so hard to tell the difference between them. In like from like regular Garchomp and shiny Garchomp. It's just shiny Garchomp is slightly darker. That's all it is, y'all. Shiny Garchomp is just slightly darker. I wish they kept the vibrant, bright ass blues for the Gabite and the Gibble and give it to Garchomp. I have no clue why they fumbled the bag on that. At least on the bright side, though, they did fix Gengar shiny in this game. Because it's pseudo legendary, that's why. I mean, I get. They had to nerf it somehow. So they gave it a shit shiny. But yeah, because in this version, you can actually, like in the olden days, you can now tell the difference between shiny Gengars. You can tell the difference very easily. Blue with yellow belly, exactly. Just give us that. But, yeah, that's what it was. I was gonna talk about fucking Garchomp and all that shit and them change shinies. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I am so glad they fixed slow fucking poke shiny. Slow pokes was so hard to find before, like in Scarlet and Violet. If you told me I passed 10 of them, I believe you. And this one, its shiny is so beautiful. But it's Neon P, that's why they made shiny almost worth it. Neon Peak Shiny Mega. I guess. But yeah, I'm just so glad that in this gen, I'm just realizing this is Gen 10 technically. Because Scarlet and Violet is Gen 9, and you can't bring Pokemon from Legend ZA to Scarlet and Violet. This is technically the first game of Gen 10. I'm not gonna lie to you. Their first 4 is pretty fucking good. Not gonna lie to you. I completely forgot that was stated years ago, like when this first came out. Not years ago, like a while ago. I think it was Austin John who said, like, yeah, this is the first fucking official Gen 10 Pokemon game. Because it's not compatible with any of the Gen 9 games. This is Gen 9.5. This is Gen 10. We don't do point whatevers in this game, in this world. No, it's not. It's not pink. For a second, I was like, is it pink? That's the difference. I don't think so. I believe this is just Gen 10. It's just not the Gen 10 game. You can be a Gen 10 game, but not the Gen 10 game. For example, what's it? Fucking Legends Arceus is is a Gen 8 game, right? It's Gen 8 or 9. Which gen is Arceus? No. It is Gen. No, it's Gen 9. Legends of Arceus will be Gen 9. Because you can put those into fucking Gen 9 games, but you can't put it into, say, fucking Sword and Shield. We do now when the Super Bowl ad, they make cost more than the production of the game now. That's fucking crazy. That's the difference. But no, because this is the first Gen 10 game, but it's not the Gen 10 game because it's a Legends game. It's not the mainline series. We're still waiting for Gen 10 of the mainline game, which is coming out next year. But it's not the fucking Gen 10 game. It's just a Gen 10 game. I still not gonna lie to you, I can't wait for it. I'm so excited. I just hope it's good. And y'all, this is what we were talking about before about the laws of probability. Probability say that we find a shiny by this point. We have not. You see the worry about Pokemon Champions? I did not see the worries of it, but oh fuck, it was a luxury ball. I didn't see the worries about it, but I did see the trailer for it. What worries did people have about it? Because I'm not a competitive Pokemon player, so I kind of just brushed over Champions. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I saw that, went cool. That's for the competitive motherfuckers. I'm not a competitive motherfucker. You know what I mean? That's not me. So what was the worry? Was the worry about the balance between the gimmicks? Because I could see there'd be a worry about the balance between the gimmicks. I could see that definitely. But it's just, I don't know. What are they? People are worried that be a pay to win since the game will be free to play. I am not worried about that at all, y'all. Mainly because that there will be a Battle Pass style mega from unlocks. I don't think that'd be the case. Mainly because, y'all, I believe from this point onward, they're using champions as the official form for Pokemon Competitive. The way I see it, it'll probably be, I'm not gonna lie to you. If they just gave you all the Z crystals, all the fucking Dynamax, and all the stones, the second you put that mon in there, that would not surprise me. Because looking like champions are gonna be their big fucking, what you would call it? It's gonna be their very big fucking. That's for tournaments now. That's tournaments. That's tournament shit right now. I doubt it'd be that. I think it's gonna be. I think. Okay. How would I put this? Also, that you only stay off with one box of Pokemon. I think. Okay. All valid concerns, y'all. I think you're worrying too much about it because it's connected with home. You can hold 30 Pokemon in one Pokemon box, and it's connected to home, which is only 5 teams. That's 5 whole teams, and that's not enough. I guarantee they give you at least a handful of boxes, right? The reason why it's free to play, y'all, is because there's nothing but battling in it. You put your Pokemon from other games into that. That's why it's expensive in my brain. It's expensive because that's only for the competitive side of Pokemon. That's all it is. There is no story, there's nothing. That's just where you put your Pokemon into battle with. That's it. That's why it's free. I doubt it's gonna be because it's gonna be a pay to win thing. It's only free. But for a competitive player, they have 7 to 10 teams normally. I guarantee they'll probably have like at least a few boxes in it. If there was only 1 to 2, I'd be surprised, not gonna lie to you. But the way I see it is that it's an Alpha Fennekin right there. The way I see it is it's free because it's only gonna be able to have Pokemon in it from other games. That's why. And it's only Gen 10 games and up. Because the second you put something into Champions, there's a good chance, I feel like, you will not be able to put it in any other game that's not Gen 10. For example, sorry, at a certain point. Let me preface that with at a certain point. At a certain point, once you put them on in the Champions, it'll only be able to go into certain gens. I feel like right now, for a while, until Wind and Waves comes out, you put them on into Champions, you can either put it into Gen 10 or back into Gen 9. That's my ideas from it. The second Gen 10 with Waves and Water and Waves and Winds, the second you put them on into Journey, into Champions, it's Gen 10. You can no longer put it back in anything else. It's either that, or it stays in Champions, or it goes into the boxes in home, and that's it. I feel like that's what's happening mentally to me. I feel like that's how it's going to be in my brain. Like, it will only get 1 box to start out. I'm not sure about that. I haven't read into that. But we don't know until the game comes out, y'all. When the game comes out, is when we'll know everything. Until then, we're just speculating. Do leakers get some things right? Yes. Do they get some things wrong? Absolutely. Am I banking on hearsay? No, I'm not. It is also the fact that I'm not in that world, y'all. So if you're being like, how is he? I almost knocked my fucking Switch over. So if you're like, how is he not reacting in a certain way? It's just that I'm not a competitive Pokemon player. Could I see me maybe doing some of that shit? Yes. Me doing it a lot? Fuck no. True, I'm just skeptical how botched ZA is. The only super bad thing about ZA, y'all, is that you need online to get certain mega stones. That's the worst thing in my opinion about it. Beyond that, everything is pretty fucking great, I'm not gonna lie to you. Legend ZA is the first Pokemon game I've said in a while that is just good. Because typically, I had to put an asterisk around every single Pokemon game. I had to be like, it's good for a Pokemon game. Legend ZA is the first game I've said in a while that is just good. Legends Arceus, I feel like, was also good, but more so good for a Pokemon game. I feel like Legend ZA is just a good game, in my opinion. Even just that, it looked only like half a game. Like, we could have explored Kalos a lot more than just the city. I get that. However, the city itself feels huge. And I prefer this over what they did in Arceus. Where you load into a map. I prefer this where everything is just loaded around you at any given point in time. I prefer that than, oh, go to an area and explore there. This way, it feels more cohesive. It feels smooth. Legends Arceus was nice and the maps were big. This feels bigger. You know what I mean? But it's just so constricting to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. It doesn't feel that constricting to me. Did I want to explore the rest of Kalos? Absolutely. As someone that loves Gen 6 with all their hearts, I would have loved to explore the rest of Kalos. I can see why they made it only the city. Because all the story shit fits neatly in the city, for one. And then two, coding something like this for all of Kalos at once, it would either have to be just the way Legends Arceus did it, or each one of those areas would have to be super fucking small. Because while I believe they could do it, I don't think it's... I believe they could do it something like this for all of Kalos. I think it would take a fuck ton of time. Like, I think if you did if you started doing that the second X and Y started, you might be done by now. That would take so long to do and do it well. We could have gone to a Vulcan event at the power plant. Volcanion. Yeah, we could have. But it's just pick your poison. Do you want an area that's completely open to you? That's just one area? Or do you want a bunch of littler areas you can go to across all of Kalos? It's just that, y'all. It's just a pick your poison kind of deal, I feel like. We pick what we want. And to me personally, I prefer this format to the Legends of Arceus one. Legends of Arceus was amazing. I liked it. I feel like those smaller locations felt more empty to me than the entirety of ZA feels to me. Because in Legends of Arceus, there wasn't really a lot of like, oh my god, there's a little cranny here with this and that there. There wasn't a lot of that. It was all basically flat, open area, maybe a tunnel or two. Actually, you could leave the city and go somewhere, you know? That would be fine. That'd be fine. I think that is what the DLC should have been. The DLC should have been opening up a few smaller areas around Kalos. The dimensions are like cool and whatever. I feel personally the DLC should have been a few other areas around Kalos. Mega Dimensions don't count. Exactly. They're cool, but I feel like that's what the DLC should have been. Even just some like Legends Arceus map sizes. That's what it should have been. The DLC should have been those size of maps, maybe a little bit bigger, but other areas around Kalos. What's good, X? How you doing, darling? Mwah. How was your day? But yeah, that's what the fucking DLC should have been. The DLC should have been that. You know what I mean? Give us 2 to 3 other areas with their own little stories in them. And one overarching one, that would have been fine. That's what they should have done, in my opinion. But yeah, X, here we are doing shiny hunting again. And honestly, I had a pretty fucking good day shiny hunting. And again, y'all, they also killed Clement. I hate that. I hate how there was not Clement here. The one character I was looking forward to was Clement. And by the way, that's true, like, legitimately, y'all. There's no reason for that one girl, the fighting gym leader, Kiara, I think her name is Kira, whatever her name is. His name is Kiara or Kira. That's what it should have been. This went a little frame, quote a Quake mod. How's Pokemon going? Really good. We've gotten 3 shiny mons, a lot of which were rather rare. And we got a shiny that I've been hunting for 10 years. In the form of a little shiny dusty fox called Fennekin. And I love them. I love this little goober so much. We got the little goober. But yeah, that was the big find of the day so far. We have an hour left, but still. But yeah, I hate that Clement and Bonnie weren't here. I also wish Professor Sycamore made an appearance, because by far, Professor Sycamore is my favorite professor. I love how there's pictures of him in the fucking Pokemon area. I just wish we got like a little subplot with him. I wish. He was my favorite professor because he was so cool. You know what I mean? He was such a cool fucking guy. And I also wish Clement and Bonnie were here. It doesn't make sense that the gym leader of the city that we're in is not here. That doesn't make sense. I forgot Sycamore. Yeah, Sycamore's gone. He got replaced with Maybelline, who is... It's cool that we have an ex-fucking Flare admin as a fucking professor. Don't get me wrong. That's cool. I would have loved to see Sycamore, though. I would have loved to see Sycamore. He gave off cool dad vibes. He did. He gave off cool dad vibes. I loved Professor Sycamore, and I wish he was in this game. I was hoping we'd see Clement, Bonnie, or Sycamore in the DLC, but no, we get Kiara? Whatever her name is. We get her? Really? Out of anyone. I know she's a master of Mega Evolution, but like... Really? Her? Out of anyone we could have gotten, we got her? We could have gotten someone better than her. I feel like she's so forgettable in both the game, in the anime. Like, that's like the same level of like Grant showing up. You know what I mean? Well, didn't he leave in X and Y to go somewhere to do something? I remember him telling us that he doesn't know. He left. I don't remember. Because I know we can find him in the post-game in the Battle Chateau. I believe we can find him there. I'm not sure, though. Sup, how's it going? Skate? Let's just call you Crane. Yeah, how you doing, Crane, darling? Mwah. Sorry I didn't see your message sooner. My things are not working as they should be. Which is kind of weird, but how you doing, darling? There we go. How you doing, darling? We're doing some nice shiny hunting. She's just a Lucaria girl. She's just not super important in my opinion. Not bad. That's lovely to hear. We've actually had a very good night in shiny hunting tonight. We got a shiny Roserade. We got a shiny fucking Swablu. And the big one, we got a shiny Fennekin. I love me shiny Fennekin. Looking for that bitch for 10 years. Finally got the fucker. And we were going for it. I did not think we were gonna get it. But now it seems like our luck has kind of dried out. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. We are now, I believe, over odds for shiny. I mean, that is the price. We did get 2 shinies in the span of like. Actually, we got 3 shinies in the span of like 3 hours. Not 3 hours, like 30 minutes. I'm gonna take my dog out. Be back. You got it, dog. But yeah, how you doing, Crane? We're just talking about what you would do different if you were in charge of Legend ZA. What we would add, what we would take out, how we do this, how we do that, and then how we would do the DLC too. You know what I mean? We're just talking about that. So I'm gonna ask you, what would you change about ZA? I know we're gonna quick little snack because it's 2 feet away. I almost just fucked up the whole system here. My fucking wire got caught on my fucking chair. I'm back. Shiny locks, I feel that. I hate how only a handful of actually cool legendaries are not shiny locked. Fun fact y'all didn't know. The Eon Twins and the Swords of Justice are the only legendary / mythicals that are not shiny locked. The second Pokemon started shiny locking Mons is the day we gave them too much power. Because it was fun, like getting the box legendary shiny, getting the mythical shiny. It made them even more special and rare. And then they were shoved away as GameStop things. No other way. And I hate that, y'all. And let me tell you why. It tells me that Pokemon does not have a good grasp of what makes a shiny special. We were talking about this earlier, but what makes a shiny special is the heart and soul you put into getting it. The time, the hours, the dedication. That's what makes a shiny special. Just going, you got it. It's not fun. It doesn't make it special. It just feels like some random ass mon you just have. There's no big stroke of luck if you get on the first try. There's no, oh my god, I've been here for ages. There's just nothing. Again, it's just a, you're here, you're good. That's all it is. Shiny locking just tells me Game Freak doesn't know shiny hunters. It's all about the grind and the random source of luck to get shiny. Getting it from a fucking card just feels so anticlimactic. It's like a little fucking, you got it. And I hate it. I hate it. Because even the cool shinies don't feel special. They don't. Like shiny Zamazenta and Miraidon. Those are cool shinies, especially Miraidon. I think that's the right one. So I'm reading a talk about peanut. It's not Zacian and Miraidon. It's fucking Miraidon and Koraidon. Koraidon and Miraidon have very nice shinies. Which is Koraidon, the dragon, the dinosaur one. It's a very beautiful shiny. Getting that shit from a card just feels anticlimactic. I'm not gonna lie to you. It really makes me feel bad. And I hate it. You know what I mean? Cause if you're gonna get something cool shiny, then lock it and give yourself all the power to do it. Make it at least a special event. You know what I mean? Hey, Caleb, darling, how you doing? But yeah, Crane was right, y'all. Shiny locking is the worst thing to happen to shiny hunting. Cause there's no hood spot to that anymore. Some of the shiny lock mons are the coolest shinies, like Koraidon. Just to get it from a car, that's like a you got it. It's a guarantee. It's not fun. It's not challenging. All I have to do is just walk into a GameStop. It's not fun. Some good water. It takes all the fun out the shiny hunt. Because the fun part isn't the shiny, it's the story behind the shiny. That's what's fun. That's what we want. At least me personally. There's some people that only care about getting the shiny Pokemon. That's completely fine. But to me, at least, it's the story behind the shiny that matters. For example, the shiny Fennekin that we just got. That's a fun shiny to me. That took me 10 years to get. 10 whole years. Across multiple consoles. To tonight, where I finally got the shiny. So long, so much effort. And just now got it. That makes it special. That makes it fun. Memorable, even. But yeah, what do y'all think? What's your opinion on shiny lock mons? Because I can't stand it. At least give me the option to do something about it, you know what I mean? There we go. I'm out of peanuts now. There's nothing like a chocolate-covered nut. Delicious. Beautiful. We are really over odds for a shiny Pokemon. Like, we should have gotten one about 15 minutes ago. Pokemon giveth, Pokemon taketh. The shinies away. You got 3 in 30 minutes, now you're gonna get one for an hour. Cause fuck you. But hey, it's what it's all about. To be fair, the numbers are a bit skewed because I've not been like perfectly, constantly doing it perfect every time the bench resets. But I'm not like I'm doing like it's not like I'm fucking going insanely long about doing them. I'm just kind of, you know, not doing them as seriously. But even still, we should have gotten a shiny by now. Which is crazy. Because if I could get like 4 to 5 shinies in one stream, that'd be great. We're already doing 3 times better than last time. Last time we got 1 shiny, and it was a Fletchling. That's not that cool. Getting a shiny Roserade, Swablu, and Fennekin. Now that's cool. Especially the Fennekin. I still can't get over it, y'all. The shiny Fennekin is beautiful. It's perfect. It's demure. And I love everything about it. I love it so much. I love the shiny Fennekin. Give me more shiny Fennekins. Because, yeah, we should have gotten a shiny by this point. But we haven't. It's kind of crazy odds-wise. I mean, fuck it. It is what it is. We have 45 minutes to still get another shiny. So we got time. We have time to get it, y'all. It's just that, do I have the luck to get it? Because, saying my throat. Odds are, at this rate, we're getting 3 shinies in 3 shinies an hour. That ain't bad. Odds-wise, that ain't bad. It's just not good. It's just not good. But yeah, I mean, fuck it. I'd be completely happy with the shinies we got today. If I only got shiny Fennekin today, I'd be happy. I am also a little bit glad that we're kind of just done with the first hunt of that area. Because again, I wanted to just get a shiny there and then leave because it'll be the longest hunt we have by far in a lot of areas. And it helped me realize just how long a hunt can take for a singular shiny. Not even the one you're looking for, just a shiny. Because that shit took forever just to get one. Like, legitimately, that was horrendous luck on my part. We went, I think, hella over odds there. So, from this point on, we should be at least getting, like, a shiny per fucking stream. Which is all I need. Because, again, I have all the time in the world till Waves and Winds comes out to get this shit done. I'm not on a time crunch. I'm in a marathon, not a sprint. I could get, like, a shiny every week. And I probably get relatively close to getting that shit before fucking Wind and Waves comes out. Because I'd wager Wind and Waves is probably going to come out towards December of 2027, would be my guess. Full on, my guess, December of like 2027 or around there, so that parents can buy it for Christmas. You know what I mean? Thinking big time. So I think I got like about a year, almost two, to get this done. I can take my sweet old time. I can phase. I can do all this shit over and over and over again. I was hoping there would be a shiny fountain right there. I can do this for ages. I don't care. Like I said, I do this shit off camera for fun. I am not against just doing this for hours. I can do this for hours very easily. Very easily. I don't give a fuck. You will be surprised about the amount of shit I've done just to see a fucking creature in a video game shine in a different color. I've done a lot. I've poured hours into shiny hunting. If you told me I was in the thousands for shiny hunting now in my life, I would not be surprised in the slightest. I have done so much through so many different games, through so many different fucking hunt variations and methods. And every time it's fun. Do I get frustrated sometimes? Of course, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes you just get so done with a hunt because, like, oh my god, I'm so over odds. The one I really am sad about. Oh, fuck if you were a shiny. The only real fucking thing I'm upset about when it comes to shiny hunting is I didn't do enough shiny hunting in fucking Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Because those are by far the easiest games to get quite a bit of the legendary shiny. I can still go back, of course, but the odds of me completing the shiny charm now are so low. I didn't realize how easy it'd be when I first got the fucking thing, because the GTS is in it and it's free. I could literally trade for a Haunter, an Alakazam, anything I want to, just right there. Easy peasy. Don't have this fucking legendary? Trade it. Trade for it. Like, it was that easy. I could have had the shiny charm, but I was just too much of a dumb kid to realize how I could do that. I think shiny hunting needs to be more mechanically driven than constantly reloading the level. In some of them it is. Just depends on the hunt. Have you ever done any of the battle towers? I did do the battle tower in Alola. Because I wanted to get my shiny Absol some medals. But it has to be some low tier shinies. Shiny hunting can be mechanical, X. There's a lot of them that are mechanical. You have chain fishing. You have the sandwiches and fucking Scarlet and Violet. You have Masuda method. You have the Ultra Wormholes. There's a lot of different ways to get shinies, X. Some of which are more interactive than others. Do you have a designated or good team? Well, back then I was just using an Absol, but typically, to try and get as far as I can, I've never done that in a Pokemon game. No, I've never done that. Mainly because it's just like, again, You also have Deck with horns, exactly those two. I've never been a super big competitive battler. And Pokérare as well. This is by far one of the more kind of like relaxing hunts, X. There are some where you need to be locked in for. Ultra Wormholes, you gotta do a fucking minigame every time for a chance. Then you have like Dex Nav and Radar, where you gotta be super locked in. And then Chain Fishing, also again, if you're 1 millisecond off, you lose what could potentially be a fucking shiny. There's a lot of them that are very kind of engaging and need focus. And then there's ones like this, where I'm kind of just one-handed, laying back in my chair, just talking to y'all. Chilling for a shiny. But yeah, I never really got super big into the actual battling of Pokemon. Like, I battled friends here and there. I know some of the techniques. I've seen Wolfie do his shit. I never got into the battling super heavily, though, even when it comes to battle towers. I think the lowest odds ever can be a 1 in 2, and that's the Ultra Wormholes for non-legendaries. I don't think it's 1 in 2. I believe the odds for the Ultra Wormholes, the best odds, was 1 in 11 without the Shiny Charm. And I think it was like 1 in 5 or 6 with the Shiny Charm. I think that's what it was. I don't think it was 1 in 2. Because I know... I think the eggs in fucking Crystal on the 3-ring, as far as you can get, I do not believe, even with the Shiny Charm, the odds got down to 1 in 2. I do not believe they did. Because I know in Crystal, the first egg you get from the dude, I believe that's like a 1 in 20 chance or something like that, or like a 1 in 10 chance. That's pretty lucky. Did I use away? I think so. Because I don't think it was that low ever for the Ultra Wormholes. I don't think it was a 1 in 2 chance even with the Shiny Charm. If it was, I'd be surprised. I was like, oh, they got astronomically low. We're still talking single digits, even without the Shiny Charm. Actually, I can't remember if it was with the Shiny Charm or not. That was fucking... I think without the Shiny Charm, it was 11. With the Shiny Charm, you're looking at like 5 or 6. 1 out of 5 or 6. I forget, though. As it's been like, those games came out like what, fucking 8 years ago. But yeah, they got low. Lowest in the game's history. And the way they balanced it out was having like a bunch of really mid shinies in there. And also the fact that you had to clear out the legendaries from that area, and then 3, there just wasn't that many to hunt in there. But it was a coin flip low. I don't think it was a coin flip low. I think it was a dice roll low. Because I'd be surprised if it did get down to 2. 1 out of 5, I believe full-heartedly. You could say to me like, yes, that's true. 1 out of even 3 would surprise me if it got that low. Like, bro, who wants shiny Grumpig? Exactly. Yeah, because that's the way they balance it out, y'all. That there was just a bunch of mid-ass shinies in it. There's a bunch of shinies that no one really want. Like, shiny Hippowdon? Really? Shiny Stunfisk? That's kind of cool, I guess. Shiny Sigilyph? Bro, that shit barely changes. The cool one was like Altaria. But yeah, it was just full of a bunch of mid-mons. And Abomasnow, too? That shit was fucking mid as hell. Who the fuck put that in there? Sigilyph fucking Zatu? Exactly. It wasn't, like, good shinies in there, y'all. It was just the random ones. Because you best believe, even if there was, like, a 10% chance of finding, like, a shiny Charmander or starter in there, it'd be labeled as the fucking coolest shiny method hunting in the world at the time. But it wasn't. People thought it was, like, aight, because their Pokemon in it weren't good. The cool one was Drapion. You couldn't get Gligar, though. It wasn't fun. It wasn't a good time. Because I remember doing a little bit of the fucking wormhole shiny hunting. But then it was like, oh my god, wow, a shiny Heliolisk. When shiny Heliotop looks better than shiny Heliolisk. It just doesn't make sense. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, no, it makes every sense imaginable. They put a bunch of mid and ass and like a little bit of good shinies in there. Just enough to warn you being like, you know what I mean? Because like it's also got overshadowed really heavily by SOS. With SOS, you could have gotten a shiny level 5 fucking Salamence on the first island. I don't think that's talked about enough, y'all. A shiny level 5 Salamence at the start of the game. You know how much of a flex it'd be to have just a level 5 Salamence in general, let alone a fucking shiny one? Trash versus garbage, it's the legendaries. Exactly. But it's just like fucking. Ooh, the fact that there were so many cool things to SOS hunt and so many unique ones was awesome. I tried to SOS and it never worked for me. What Pokemon were you using? Did you have Adrenaline Orbs? Because that was my main method of shiny hunting in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Adrenaline Orb and then Harvest Trevenant. That was very important, y'all. You needed a Harvest Trevenant. And you put a Lepa Berry on it. And then you use fucking Skill Swap. And fucking the item swapping thing. Chikoroo, I think it's called. And then I tried Zoroark for a while. I want to go back and try Zoroark, but the only problem with that is that skill swap doesn't work on it, so that's always on a timer. Without Trevenant. Without Trevenant, it's much harder because you're on a timer. Trick, yeah. Oh, what I could have done for fucking the Zoroark, now I'm thinking about it, I could have got a Punkaboo and used fucking Trick or Treat. And turned it into a ghost type, and then I could use fucking skill swap on it. That would have worked. Why didn't I think of that? All those years ago. I would have loved the shiny Zorora. Zorora is like one of my fucking favorite Pokemon. Because I have two shiny Hisuian Zoroarks and like 3 shiny Zororas from Legends Arceus that I hunted. Because I hunted the fuck out of them. I wanted one so badly. Mega Ghost types of Dark too. Exactly that. As I say, Trick or Treat. Use Buckaboo's Trick or Treat on it, then use Skill Swap, and then use Trick. There you go. Yep. That's what you talking about the move Trick. Yeah, exactly. But that's why Trevenant was so good, because when you get Skill Swap and you gave it your health item, which was supposed to be a Lepa Berry, that Pokemon would have infinite PP. So typically, you max out your shiny odds around when the Pokemon is near fainting, right? They're about to faint is when you typically will get the max odds, so you don't have a lot of time left. But if you do that, the Pokemon has infinite PP, basically. So you can just get to max odds and then start the hunt from there. That's why Trevenant was a staple for that shit, because you needed a fucking Trevenant. Trevenant or a Phantom. That is because, 1, I don't think they were common, and then 2, Trevenant is a trade evolution amount, and then 3, I forget what move it is. I played when I was a dumb kid, Vinny. I did too. Because I had to get my Trevenant from... I think it was Oras. Yeah, it was Oras. Oras, yeah. To get fucking the Harvest ability. And I think one other thing, too. I know, because I know for a fact I couldn't get it at the start, because I needed a Trevenant for some reason. I think it's because I forget if it's because fucking Harvest is his hidden ability or what, but I remember I needed to get one from Oras because it was easier. If so, I need to do as trade evolutions as I can. But yeah, you can do that now. Just get a Punkaboo from fucking Dexnab in Oras. Trade it. It has Harvest ability as a Trevenant. Get the move Skill Swap and Trick on it. Put a Lepa Berry on it. And bada bing bada boom. You're in business. And if you want, you could use constantly just one Lepa Berry. Because if you find the shiny, you trick the original one, get their berry back, kill it, and then you can get your shiny. And keep the Lepa Berry. That quick. It was like fucking quick maths, y'all. I have Ultra Sun and Moon. I'm thinking about getting them again when I get the chance of another DS. And again, another DS. And then try and do some shiny hunting in that. Because I have a DS with fucking Pokemon Home on it. Can you find Pokemon Home in the Ocean? I believe you can, yeah. You can find Punkaboo, but all you need Punkaboo for is Trick or Treat for some dark types. That's all you need it for. The rest you only need Trevenant. Actually, would that work? Yeah, Steam one has a cracked fucking top screen. But yeah, because I have a DLC with not DLC, a DS with fucking Pokemon Bank still in it. That's active. Because not gonna lie to you, I really didn't want to fucking get what's it called? I really didn't want to have to fucking jailbreak a DS to get fucking Pokemon Bank back on it. And also, it's weirdly nice of Pokemon to keep a motherfucking bank open for so long. Like, it's kind of crazy because they're not typically ever that nice to us. To be fair, though, I guarantee it's probably just an add-on they have onto the fucking Pokemon Home servers they have just cause. It makes their lives easier. I might have to get a new one and jailbreak it. Yeah, that's why I want to get another one, and on that, I'll play on the new one, and I'll only use the other one for trade evos and fucking sending them off. Because with my thing, I think the little ribbon in the back is like kind of fucked up. Because if I don't hold it at just the right angle, it doesn't turn on or it'll just turn off. If it's on, I tickle it a little bit and like wobble it, it'll turn off. Only get shut down once home does? I would assume so, because Pokemon Bank is still up and running perfectly fine to my knowledge. That's what I checked. Because I know I saw some motherfuckers still shiny hunting in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and a few other things. So I think it still works, but it's just a thing of, I think it's going to, work as long as home works. And I don't see them getting rid of Pokemon Home anytime soon, or at least until they get an entirely new console. And even then, I feel like they'll just port it to the new console, because Pokemon Bank, as we all know, was the original Pokemon Home. They only made Pokemon Home to be more fucking up to date with the Switch's technology. And I think they just attached what Bank had and attached it to fucking Home. Which, don't get me wrong, I love that. I love being able to go back into games that are like fucking 10, 12, 8, 9, 7 years old and being able to shiny hunt them still. I love that. So much. Because then I think about it, I might just go back now when I get a chance and get a shiny Zora. And I might get a copy of Ultra Sun in a DS, play through it, get all of the Pokemon, and be donezo with it. You know what I mean? That way, I can shiny hunt all the Pokemon in every game. Would it be a little bit of a bitch to get it all? Yeah, it would. It'd take time to get the shiny charm in that game, but it wouldn't be that hard. Like, I ground the shiny charm in every single Switch game, I'm pretty sure. So, I'm used to it by now. Because when you're a little kid, getting that shit feels like a goddamn Herculean task. Now that I'm an adult, I'm like, it's gonna take a hot second, but if I just break this shit down piece by piece, eventually it'll be easy. I want to do a QR code hunt on Home Edge, someone. Good fucking luck. That shit is so rough to do. I tried to do one for Greninja. That shit took forever. It was horrendous. I will say one good thing about it, though. I'm so glad that fucking what's it called? I'm trying to set my fingers. I can't remember what I'm fucking say. I'm so glad you don't need mythicals to complete dexes. Back in the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon days, I thought I needed Mars Shadows at least. Yeah, at least. I fucking I thought I needed Mars Shadow for it. It was what I never tried. I was like, I can't get that mythical Pokemon. Little did I know, very easy to get your hands on it. Oh yeah. And to this day, y'all, that's still not necessary. You don't need mythicals, which I'm so glad about. Because that was the thing that really fucked me up as a kid. I was like, well, I live in rural fucking Indiana. The closest GameStop is like 20 miles away. No, it's like a fucking hour drive away, and I could just ask my parents to do that. That's too much of an ask. That much so you don't lose your hot. Exactly. That's how I felt. And this is the art of probability, y'all. We are now over odds about double of getting a shiny. The game says shiny Fennekin, your luck is gone now. To be fair though, I'm happy with just Fennekin. Again, I could end this entire stream only have gotten Fennekin and I'd be happy. But yeah, I'm so glad I don't require mythicals. Not gonna lie, that shit would be fucking so ass to do. But hey, on the bright side, made it easier for me in my life. And I guarantee now if I had a second DS and some time and like a little bit of fucking... If I had time, a nice sit down, and a good old relax, I could probably knock out a Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon Pokédex in about a week or so. Semi, kind of like no life in it. Nah, actually, no. If I no life it, I could probably get done in like a few days. Like 3-4 days. Shiny Roserade, Swablu, and Fennekin. You and Greyfloodle. I'm saying, I said I was happy with just Fennekin. If I got all this with just Fennekin, I'd be happy. I'm just saying, we are now well over odds. Because odds are, time-wise, every half an hour-ish, we would get a shiny. We are now over odds. Right? Yeah, because 7, 18, 27, 27 per minute. 60 minutes, 60 times that. Yes, we're over odds. I haven't overcharm Ruby yet. Legitimately, it's okay. By yourself, gaining the shiny charm is the easiest thing on the planet, y'all. It's the easiest fucking thing. It's when you don't have another DS and it's just like fucking. I hate getting the shiny charm, y'all. It's either impossible or the easiest thing in the world. I just haven't gone for it, though I'm only missing like 26 Pokemon. As damn it. Yeah, like I said, y'all, it's the easiest thing on the planet or it's impossible. Because you think about it, we're thinking like, oh, you gotta get so many mons. No, you don't. You gotta get a handful and that's it. You complete one single game, get all the Pokemon in that one. Congratulations, you got them. Then, you play the other game, only gain the exclusives. And bada bing, boom, trade evos, you're done. It is not hard. That's my biggest gripe with them. My biggest gripe, by far, with the shiny charm is it's either the easiest thing on the planet to get or it's fucking impossible. Zero in between. It's just stupid, y'all. Like, legitimately. The difficulty level of the shiny charm and how it waves is crazy. Hey, medic darling, how you doing? Mwah, how was your day? But yeah, getting the shiny charm is either impossible or the easiest thing on the fucking planet. Trust me, I would know. I've gotten it multiple times, and if I had a copy of X and Y or Sun and Moon and 2 DSs, I could knock out all of them immediately. So what you're saying? I was saying, Vlad, how I hate how the shiny charm is either the easiest thing on the planet to get or impossible to get in Pokemon. No in between. Was alright. That's lovely to hear, darling. We're just chilling here, playing some Pokemon, doing some shiny hunting. You know, relaxing and shooting the shit. It's a little more calm than usual. But yeah, it's like that, y'all. Because with 2 DSs and both copies of the game, you could get the Shiny Charm done in like a day or two. Without one of those things, a single one, you're fucked. You need X and Y and or Ash for the Shiny Charm. Do you? Is it the national dex or is it the fucking just the regional dex for the fucking Shiny Charm and X and Y? I wouldn't know. I didn't get it. But even still, I could probably get that shit pretty easily. The hardest part be getting copies of fucking all those games in this day and age. Damn, hella over odds again. Interesting. National. God, that sucks. Stop, stop, stop. Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. It's a shiny Eevee. Because I knew this was back here. It's just the same odds as Fennekin. Because they're both 1 in 1,000. They're full odds. I just didn't think I'd get both of them. Hold up. Everyone shut the fuck up. Woo! Just in case. Oh, hold up. Save. I gotta save. I gotta start a hard save down. Oh my god, y'all. When I saw that beautiful cream coloring, I knew it was it. We got a medium, quiet Eevee. Again, I knew this was back here. I knew there was a chance for Eevee to spawn back here. I just didn't think we'd fucking hit it. Alright, this is 90, 97, 98, 99, 10. Yeah, 100. There you go, 100. Oh my god, y'all. If you don't know Pokemon, this is like hitting the fucking lottery right now. Getting a shiny Eevee. Quite not even a shiny. Up. Whoo! I didn't think we'd get that. I bet you $10, y'all. There's a shiny Weedle down here. Bet you $10. So for today, yeah. Because that bench is spawning more than just those shinies. I was focusing on that one. But all the Pokemon in a 50-mile radius of that area were getting reset as well. There's a lot of fucking screws around here. Let's get these real quick. For all I know, there might be a shiny Pat Rat over here. Because I need to get some of these screws again, because I got all the buffs. I just got to get the last ones for the completion rating. How do I get up there? Hold on, how the fuck do I get up here? I see it, hold up. But the odds were so low. Yeah, 4th today. The odds were so low for Fennekin and fucking Eevee in the same day. I didn't even bother to fucking check for it. Because I was like, bro, the odds are so low. They're damn near 0. Alright, I'll get that some other time, but I guarantee over here there's probably a shiny Weedle. Oh, Patrat is in the same, if not the worst issue than Marshall was. Remember that? I remember that. But holy fuck, y'all. That, I'm not gonna lie to you, I could not imagine us getting more lucky than the day. Fucking shiny Eevee and Fennekin. 2 of the hardest ones to shiny hunt for. That's crazy. That's just ludicrous. That doesn't happen. Fucking knew it. 2 of them! 2 shiny Weedles. Is it fighting moves you gotta do for this? I forget. There it is. 2 shiny Weedles and an Alpha Kakuna. Mark it, y'all. It's 5, 6. Weedles, yeah, that's 6. That's 6 shinies today. I fucking knew it, because again, I know these mons are here. 1, they're just not important, and 2, I didn't think we'd get the fucking Eevee. Hold up. The odds of what I'm thinking of happening are so fucking low. But I might as well check it. Save. That's true. The odds of what I'm thinking of happening are so low by our luck today, but it's under that same guide. I'm gonna check up on that roof right there. I forget how I get up there though. Because a Pokemon can spawn up there, and I believe it's a Larvitar. And that should be in range. So I had to figure out how to get up there. But I forget how to fucking do it. But if we go up there, and there's a shiny Larvitar, that would be another 1 in 1,000 chance thing. Which is just... Not gonna lie, y'all. Okay, we gotta go here, and we gotta fucking hop up, 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 and up. It's just fucking... Y'all, I can't fucking believe it. I can't believe it. 6 shinies. We have 2 Weedles, an Eevee, a Fennekin, a Roserade, and a Swablu. This quickly. The Swablu, the Swablu, and the Weedles, those are common. Those are easy to get. The fucking Eevee and the fucking Fennekin, what freaked me the fuck out. Because those are just... That doesn't happen, y'all. That does not happen. Okay, yeah, we gotta go here. Again, the odds of this are very low, but they're not 0. Let's head over to Dene over there. I forget where it is, though. Yeah, I don't think it happened. If it happened, we'd be in range to hear the fucking sound. Well, remember how I was like, man, I can't believe you've not gotten a shiny in so long. That's where all of our shiny went to, dog. All of our shiny loads went to that. Wait, can you get Diancie and ZA? You can get Diancie and ZA because I have Diancie. Which is good because it was one of the fucking few mythicals I did not have my hands on. Where the fuck am I? Oh, I go here first. I'm a dumbass. Don't look at me. But yeah, on the bright side, we did find where all of our shinies were. All of our luck. All of that fucking great moolah. And these 2 Weedles are gonna go in the fucking extras box. Because we already have all of these. We already have a full Weedle line. Excuse me. Because like all the other shit, Weedle, very common. That fucking Fennekin glitched out, I thought for half a second. I'm like, there's no way we got another one. Oh, it's right up here. That's where the ladder is. Okay, yeah, no, it's not. Damn. I used to have my hands on her, but I think at one point, but I never been able to get Keldeo or Genesect ever. Genesect, I can't remember if made an appearance in this one. I know Keldeo is available in Sword and Shield. Genesect you typically have to get from Pokemon Go. Because I have like 7 in Pokemon Go that I can transfer one single one over to fucking home and have it. But I'm hoping to get a shiny one of it. And then beyond that, fucking, yeah. Because I wouldn't be surprised if Genesect was in this one, y'all. But I wouldn't know, because I did not look at the list of Mons available in the DLC, in the Omega DLC. Because I know that's where Marshadow is and Volcanion is, because I didn't have Volcanion either, but to be fair, I fucking forget that Pokemon exists. That Pokemon is so underwhelming. It's a little bit crazy. I'm just, again, still surprised by our luck today, y'all. 2 1,000 odd ones, 2 Weedles, a Roserade, and a Swablu. Again, the odds not hell, just the Fennekin and the Eevee for the amount of odds. What are you doing? We are under odds for both Fennekin and Eevee still. Well under odds. Actually, no, we're not. For the Fennekin, yes. When we got the Eevee, I don't know. Because the Eevee, again, in about an hour... No, whoa. We were at odds to get a shiny at that point per hour. That's like badass, yep. Marshadow probably had the most aura in the way its move where it really killed Ash. I feel like Ash has died so many times. He's died to Mewtwo. I think he died in Sinnoh. He died to Marshadow. But yeah, I went back and thought about it. Both Eevee and Fennekin are under odds. They're under odds by a lot. Because I was doing the math based on the odds to get just a shiny, not that shiny. Because it'd be 3 times 60, 612, 180. We're getting about 180 an hour, so it would take like 8 to 7 hours-ish to get a guarantee for both Fennekin and Eevee. So the fact we got both, it's fucking crazy. Especially since we'd about Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon, Umbreon, Espeon, Glaceon, Leafeon, Sylveon, Eevee. We need 9 Eevees. We need 9 Eevees to complete the thing, and that is one of the rarest mons to spawn. There's nowhere you can go you can get bulk Eevees. They're all full odds hunts. You can't find a shiny, like, evolve thing at the tower, but the odds are so low. But, like, what happened after Marshadow killed him was the most spectacular Pikachu crash out. It was great. Good movie. Very good movie. I'm waiting for that Fennekin to spawn. Again, I gotta check. Because I'm good for the day. I'm good. I'm fine with what we've gotten so far. Has Eevee respawned yet? It did. It is good to know that Eevee is back. Okay. Because, fuck it, man. If I can get more shiny Eevees, I'll be fucking hella glad. That's because... Which one are you getting first? Sylveon, because Sylveon is Gen 6. I feel like it's only fitting to get Sylveon first in this one. And thankfully, that's not hard. Typically, I go for Umbreon first, because Umbreon's my favorite. I think Sylveon, we go for Sylveon after we get our next one. It's only fair. Because this is Sylveon's gen. Because when we think Fairy type, of especially this gen, you think of Sylveon. You don't even think of Xerneas. You think of Sylveon. They were the shit in this gen. But it's like that, y'all. It's just fucking... It has to be Sylveon. We have to get the fucking... Like, you have to, right? I have to. We're in Kalos. This is its region. Like, if we were in Johto, it had to be Umbreon or Espeon. Kanto, Jolteon, Flareon, or or fucking Vaporeon. If we were in Sinnoh, it had to be Glaceon or Leafeon first. These are things we know. I'm just realizing we have not gotten an evolution in a long time. Because we got one for Gen 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 6. For almost 5 generations in a row, we were getting a new evolution every time. And then they only skipped one. They skipped one fucking thing. They skipped one gen with Gen 5. The only flaw better than the fairy types is the flaw of the sky. Talonflame, exactly. Talonflame in a base game thing, y'all, was fucking crazy strong. Like, we're talking stupid strong, dummy tough. Talonflame in base game X and Y. That shit went fucking hard. Like, astronomically hard for no fucking reason. That thing whooped ass and took names. But yeah, I realized we have not gotten a fucking. We've not gotten an evolution in 3 gens. 7, 8, and 9 did not have a single new evolution. I guarantee Gen 10, Googly Solo, he could solo a lot of fucking things. Guarantee though, Gen 10 we're getting the next evolution. Because we all know at this rate, they can't stop now. They have to make one for every type. Which is only gonna make shiny hunting Eevee way more fucking annoying. I still can't believe that dumbass fox was fucking cream colored. But you think about it, we got 2 shiny foxes today. The Fox Vtuber got 2 of the hardest shiny foxes in the game in one 3-hour period. In one 3-hour period, we got 2 of the hardest shiny foxes in the game. We got Eevee and Fennekin in one sweep. That's a little fucking nuts. Just a little bit. A wee bit. Because, again, we're like ending off in a little bit. At this current rate, unless you get one more, it chewed ass and kicked Bulga and almost coming to Kalos. Talonflame was out of all of them. Exactly. And then the next gen, they fucking nerfed him into the dirt. Because they realized they made a fucking ballistic missile into a Pokemon that you could encounter on Route 1. Actually, I think it's Route 2, technically, because the Route 1 is not actually a route. But yeah, it's like that, y'all. Because at the current state, unless we get another shiny at the buzzer beater, we're averaging out 2 shinies every hour. 2 of which, actually, 3 of which, so half of them, were 1 of 1s, basically. Roserade, actually, technically, Roserade is rarer than fucking, excuse me, is rarer than Eevee or Fennekin. Because there's a chance of them just not spawning. So you have to hit the chance of a Roserade spawning and then the chance of it being shiny. So we got really lucky today, y'all. I don't think a lot of people realize that. They don't know about shiny hunting. We got astronomically lucky today. We hit a lot of very, very big targets early on, which is good. Because the phasing in this area is typically insane. Like, I'm talking crazy. When you're going for fucking either the Lopunny or the Fennekin or the Eevee, you are likely to get fucking dozens of Swablues and Noivern and fucking Bagons and their evolution phases before you get even one of those 3 we just got. And especially like Roserade. Roserade is the fucking rarest one we got today. Lucky day. It's a very lucky day. I'm so glad I decided to play it. Because for a second there I was like, do I want to stream? And I was like, yeah, I want to stream. Then I was like, do I want to fucking shiny hunt today? Do I want to? I don't know. I could play TF2. I'm so glad I shined today. This knocked off some very big, very hard hunts. Because again, we gotta get 8 more Eevees, and we gotta get motherfucking 2 more Fennekins. And we've only gotten 1 of the common fucking encounters here. That is insanely lucky. That just helps our odds astronomically. Gambler's mindset. Exactly. Gambler's mindset. Alright. We'll check at night for the Noivern. And then we'll check in the day, and then we'll call it there. Alright, nothing. Let's rest one more time, so it's the daytime next time we come here. But yeah, it's just... Y'all, it is fucking crazy that we got this lucky. Again, the odds were just not in our favor. In the slightest, these motherfucking odds were against us. In every way today. If you were to calculate our luck today, it'd be like 1 in a quadrillion with what we've gotten. No shiny Fennekin. None of these are shiny. Lopunny, not shiny. Eevee. That beautiful brown coat is not cream. No shiny Weedles. And no Trubbish. Not gonna lie though. I'm just doing one last little fucking lap around to see if I miss anything. Not a bad day in the slightest. I think this is well out of range, but yeah, there's a chance that we just won't naturally spawn here shiny. But yeah, not a bad day in the slightest for our shiny hunting endeavors. We got 4 new entries. Might as well get a closer look, right? Closer look? No shiny? Cool. But yeah, we got 4 new. Give me my milk-drenched fox. Fuck you. Ugh. Give me my milk-drenched fox. You can take it when you fucking pry it from my cold, dead hands. But yeah. Very good day. Of course, the 2 Weedles are the low end of fucking finds today. They're very common. And even the Swablu, that's big because we need it. But while hunting for more Fennekins and Eevees and all that shit, I can see us going well over odds for that. But the big ticket was the Roserade, the Fennekin, and the Eevee all in one day. Now that is crazy. I had to check, y'all. We just reloaded this area. I had to check if that shit was fucking shiny. But yeah, y'all. Big fucking day. I gotta say, amazing. Flawless. I love me the Eevee. I gotta say my favorite fucking find of the day, though, is the Fennekin. It took me 10 years to get, okay? Been waiting for this fucker to come around for a very long time. So, with that being said, though, thank you all for watching. Watch far into a VOD or a stream, mate. Follow us up what you're on. Of course, that being said, thank you who talked me. I love talking to you all as always. And thank you to else who lurked. I love you so much too. With that being said, mwah, 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 mwah. Sleep well. Good night, brother. Good night. Have a wonderful night. And of course, peace, y'all.